Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, we're live. We have a couple cameras. I have the mic on me, and
that's not good.
I think
A beer on his hand.
a beer and. I have. Well, welcome. We're live, but we do have we have shots.
Oh, I love shots. I need to drive.
I also do have to drive.
I love shots.
That's why I'm drinking this ahead of time.
I'm trying to figure out what camera. Oh, okay, I moved it. Now let's go back. See, on the off days that we're not on, the Scooter likes to mess with a bunch of crap. So I'm always trying to make it better, but I always end up screwing it up. All right, well, welcome. I have some announcements. I don't know if I'm really loud or not. Doesn't matter. Announcements are, there's a few things going on this month. Of course, First Friday's coming up next Friday, which is super fun. We go out there and hang out with a live band and play board games and drink beer. So that's really fun, local event. So if you're in the area, please come by. It's not this Friday, but next Friday, and I'll remind you out there. Plus, we have, of course, tonight. I'm not gonna get any spoilers. I'm gonna let them do that. Tonight's a pretty cool little special rendition here. As you can see, if you watch the show, you can see in the cameras there that some role reversals are happening. I was like, I don't know what's happening, so we're gonna have to figure that out as we go. But next week, of course, we've got our Generation Hero comes back with our second episode of the arc. It's based in the 90s, so please come back for that one. Plus, next week is Chronicles of Karate will return because we took a whole week off because the ceiling in my garage decided to fall down due to water coming from a toilet upstairs. So we had to cancel a lot of shows last week. And I hope your mic wasn't on, but I hopefully heard that, the shitty situation, because thank God it went through their floor and then sheetrock in the garage so that it maybe filtered out some of the poop. But the dude upstairs, and hopefully his name is Troy. That's how I met him, is because he shit in my garage, basically. That's how I meet my neighbors. We were cordial. I was like, oh, but he did fall asleep while his toilet was overflowing. So, all right, sleep apnea for the win. So that was fun. So we did have to cancel this stuff. So we're kind of getting back into the swing of things as of starting yesterday and today. What a great way to start the swing of things with this, though. Couple sponsors. Always got to mention Arc Night. During the stream tonight, which I didn't tell Jim about, but I'm telling him now because he hounded me a couple weeks ago about who was the winner, and I was like, holy crap, I totally forgot. I'll tell you tomorrow, and that was still a week and a half ago. So tomorrow was a week and a half ago, Jim. We will happen tonight. So at the end of everything that's going on tonight, I'll just give you a name, and then we'll figure it out from there. I didn't want to give it away on another show, and that's the truth, because it's your offer. So we are at like 260 or 70 followers, so we definitely surpassed the 250. So
what do we want to do for 300?
Well, nipples on screen are forbidden.
Only female nipples.
No, that's not true. Believe me, I checked.
Gender equality.
These are things I did before first episode in 2016. I was like, what can we do and what we can't do? And yeah, we can't do it.
Okay, can we wear pasties at least?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, you're not
I mean, look at the ASMR videos that are out there. They're basically wearing pasties.
Oh, my sister.
Let's not go there.
So I don't want to get away from what we're doing. So check out Arc Night. Check out Ambient Realms. Check out our sponsors. So many cool things are actually coming. I'm tired behind the eyes because we're doing so many cool things. We're doing local events. Time to Tabletop sponsored a draft with a draft last weekend. So we played Magic the Gathering while drinking beer. We had I think almost 30 people there. Had some great times. So we got a lot of these things happening. we're working with Monocle Society to do some cool stuff coming up also for the Weave game. Just there's so many cool things that are happening behind the scenes. We will release as much information as we have as it comes along. But let's not do any more of that. I'm just excited. And I'm tired. Those mix really well for me, too. Because I get loopy. All right, so I'm going to turn on their mic, and I'm going to let I don't know who that guy is in the reins there, but I'm going to see if I can turn it over to him. Yeah, it's all you now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Patrick Taylor. You probably have seen me here before on the other side of the table, but today, and for at least the next one or two sessions, I will be on this side hosting a game of this wonderful system called Monster of the Week by Michael Sands. Basically, imagine playing a role-playing game along the lines of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Supernatural, a lot of those shows, Charmed being the other one. So today with me, we have our usual cast and crew. We have...
Today I'm Willow, and I can talk.
What's your name?
Like the tree?
This is Valerie.
Oh yeah, that part. You gotta say that. That's how this works. You say your name, you say, hey,
Well, I'm in character, guys.
Thank you, I appreciate that, yes.
wow, so rude. Quite a character indeed. Yes.
Hey, you talking back?
Always.
Rage.
Uh-oh.
I would like to rage.
That's her character now.
One rage. Please let me roll.
You're rolling to kick some ass.
So, hi, I'm Jim. I'm your usual host of One Shot Action Theater. I think it's great that I get to take a break and actually play a game instead of putting people through various forms of peril for my and your entertainment. And today I'm going to be playing Nate Rogers, a professional. Because we know, in real life and in fantasy role-playing games, I'm anything but. So, yeah.
I'm Brad. I will be playing Lexi Alderman, the resident from Britain, Wazard. I throw fireball balls, blasts. I throw fire blasts.
So, you haven't really moved on from any of your other characters in any other games you've played with. Well, I mean,
Look.
Bavis didn't throw fireballs, but...
He
set
shot
off.
He set off fires constantly.
Look,
Big booms.
explosions are a thing of nature and life and love, and if you don't have explosions, you don't have any life or love or nature.
Another word
He's
for
not wrong.
having catch
Not wrong.
fire and die.
Yes, exactly.
Lovely.
So,
Death by fire.
Don't worry, I hear fire death is the easiest death to go through.
I don't know about that. I think
Better
gunshot
than-
wound to the head might be the quickest way.
I definitely saw a monk on fire once, and he was totally calm.
I'm pretty sure deep inside he was... Kept his composure, probably because the flesh rounds left mouth. Anyway.
I'm not going there.
Yeah, let's get a little less morbid and a little more fun.
Monster of the Week
picked the wrong
has a little
game
bit
for
of
that.
both.
Yeah!
So, as part of Monster of the Week, each person plays a character, and it is a very role-playing heavy game, so it is branded as, this game is a conversation. And as part of the game and developing our characters, we each have backgrounds, not only for our own personal characters, well, these three, but with each other. So, starting with whoever wants to go first, they have a list of possible backstories of the other players that they're going to go through and talk about and build together. And I'll be sitting here taking notes and occasionally making smart-ass comments.
Oh, lovely. What
It's
you
normally my
paid to
job.
do?
Yes, exactly.
What a fun calling.
So who wants to go first?
My true calling is alpaca ranching. I don't know. I always went left to right or right to left. I can tell you what. 1 and 2 will be me. 3 and 4 will be Brad. And 5 and 6 will be Valerie. How's that work?
Works for me.
You guys cool? You guys cool? Okay.
I guess.
Using the special dice I bought from Mutant Year Zero. 3.
Good. I get to choose first. This is the best option.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, if you want me to help you out with that, just let me know.
All right. So basically, I'm picking someone and saying this is the thing you were.
Yeah. So you there's a list. I don't know if you want to go through those. Basically, when it's your turn, you pick one for each of the other players.
Okay.
So it's kind of from
Okay.
your perspective of how these things happened.
Yes. This is a very interesting part of the conversation where I read things very quickly and hope that I can read them fast enough.
I can obviously go through and talk through each one, and it's up to you. This has been a really awkward one. I really
Made
apologize for
unwanted
this.
event. What?
You're seeing behind the veil right now. This is going to be very interesting.
My magic-fueled rescue of you introduced you to the supernatural. Tell them what creature was after them. What creature was after you? You were being chased by a werewolf.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So how did that all go down?
How did it go down? You were there at the beginning.
So yeah, why was the werewolf after you specifically?
Well, I guess it has to draw with me previously being in the military. So, Nate was a member of the Air Force as something called Tactical Air Control Party. They basically called in airstrikes. They work with the Army, they call in artillery, airstrikes, whatever else. And we'll say that in Afghanistan, during his tour over there, you were basically wandering around the world trying to find your place and all the magic and stuff, and my small army squad got assaulted by werewolves. Werewolves came from wherever, I don't know. From the mountains, wherever. Werewolf, there wolf.
Here, wolf.
Yeah, here wolf, there wolf, everywhere wolf. So I guess as an intervention, you may have been working there as a relief worker or something for some aid corporation or group. And as we were being chased by werewolves, you saved my life. And maybe I kind of thanked you, or maybe I didn't, or maybe I just shook it off as those were wolves. They weren't real werewolves. Werewolves don't exist. And I probably pushed that a bit away, but still.
Until you joined Division 6,
Yeah,
obviously.
until later on in Afghanistan when it got weirder.
They obviously were aware of the situation as it went down.
No, that was just one of the many.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna pass my second one because eventually we'll have to get to V, over to V, so she can pick next.
Oh no, so it's you choose one and then she goes and she does it again for each of you.
Yeah, so
there's
you
two
did me.
reasons why.
Yeah, so there's two reasons why you each know each other.
Okay.
Sometimes more. So this is why this game is designed for 2 to 4 players. Because
This would be
obviously
interesting
with
before.
all these backstories and histories, it gets a lot,
Okay.
and having a massive party or too small a party could be detrimental to playing the game.
Okay.
We're in their capacity.
Yes, right in the middle of it actually.
We're all always looking for a fourth person or more.
I promise I won't bite.
Not more than 4.
Hard.
We can't have more than 4.
Yeah.
This game's only up to 4 players.
No,
You said
sorry.
6 or 4?
4. It's 3 to 5, so that includes me as the keeper. I am playing this game.
Okay.
I mean, you can make me do awful things according to my character stuff.
Oh, I know. I was so excited for that. I'm. Did the demon really leave you,
Film at 11.
or did you Brandon trap it inside of you?
They'll never know,
Yes, they'll
actually.
never know.
You know.
I know.
I might not even know.
That'll be the fun part. We won't get into that this game, but hey, in the next ones maybe.
Just throwing that out there.
Tell me a little bit about your character again.
My body was born hundreds of years ago. It was possessed by a demon up until recently. Maybe.
Okay.
So I branded my face so I can't be possessed again. Maybe.
Okay. I think I've got one for you. An old rivalry has turned into a tight friendship. Tell them what you once fought over.
I just saw that too. I was like, oh, that's gonna be
Oh
great.
my gosh, that actually works great with one of my history things. So, they saw you use your powers for a selfish or vindictive reason, and I have to ask you, who was that victim I was torturing?
Who was
This is
that
great.
victim you were torturing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
perfect. That works.
Let us put this right into the situation.
Let's just jump right into that.
So starting with Starting with Lexi. What was the old rivalry that helped you guys bond a closer friendship?
Well, obviously, there's this untamed act of violence and murder that she was committing against. Do you want to pick, or am I picking?
Nope, she can pick that one.
I was torturing a person I thought was possessed for information.
I thought it was a normal, standard human.
Exercising the demons, right?
I still think it's a normal, standard human. We have tiffs at times.
So you were torturing just a human being then
Yeah.
for information on. You thought that they were possessed.
I thought I was mistaken, but I thought they were possessed.
Were you currently at the time possessed by this demon? Still?
No, it
So this was after.
It was post branding.
Post branding, okay. So I guess the old rivalry then, I'll help him fill this blank, is that the demon was in fact, as the demon can't possess her anymore, he was doing it in other they were doing it in other subtler ways. And that's when you found out. You noticed something was off about the situation. What was off about it?
There was magical warding on the walls. That's not normal.
Okay. And then how did that all end up being resolved? Obviously you realized that there's something afoot. Did you bring it to
Oh, you were
Willow's
making me
attention?
stroke my brain.
I'm sorry, man. I gotta do this. I want to build a nice, good relationship between you all.
I love watching you stroke his brain.
Brain pan.
You
You watch
This is why we can't go on. This is why we're not allowed on Twitch after 11, folks.
Okay.
It gets a little blue.
I stepped in and, not inadvertently, very advertently, made sure the person escaped with copious amounts of explosive fireworks.
Okay.
And by fireworks, I mean magic.
And by magic, you set them on fire.
I pretty much set the building on fire.
I do want to play this one out.
Okay.
I do want you to, I believe as a spell singer, you have, your magic is King's Master acting under pressure.
Yes.
I want you to make a act under pressure roll right now.
Okay.
Using your spell.
That's this one over here, which is roll plus cool. That's good. I have a 0. Okay.
And it's roll plus weird.
Plus weird. That is.
I'm gonna have this would be a plus weird because it's kind of a combination of using your combat magic versus acting under pressure to help somebody out. So it's gonna be an act under pressure plus weird.
Okay. Act under pressure plus weird is a 9, 10. 10. I got a 10.
So on a 10, what happens?
On a 10, you do what you set out to do.
Okay. So, Willie, during this interrogation, there's suddenly an eruption of fireworks all around you, and you felt your dark urges, the dark force that gave you your powers. You felt it bubbling up, and then suddenly, almost like a light switch, it's just flicked off with these explosive, concussive blasts all across this tiny room that you're in. And in the distraction, I'd say the person manages to break free of their minds and escapes. But you've already realized that this person was not possessed, and out of the corner of your eye, you see a shadow, a very familiar looking shadow for some reason, slinking out of a vent. Slinking into a vent and away.
Motherfuckers!
They
This
say,
was your fault!
They say go big or go home. What are you doing torturing that man?
I'm trying to get information about the mother-loving demon.
What demon? You were torturing a man. That's demonic in and of itself.
Demons possess people. So of
Man
course it
didn't-
looks like a person.
That man was pissing his pants terrified.
Acting is what it's called.
You don't act and piss your pants. Not even a demon does that. Honey.
Some people do for entertainment.
We're going there. I see.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's
So
fun.
can you talk about your extra
Curricular activities? No, can't. Call me Mike Honcho. That's when I did that spread. But
Okay. That was excellent, great guys. I'm so glad about that. So now that you're you're done.
I'm so glad.
For now,
I'm not. They're
Jim,
gonna
it's
say
your
things
turn.
About me.
oh, it's my turn. Awesome, terrific, great. Okay, so I'm thinking here for Lexi. Years after I ended up joining Division 6. That's my agency, folks. You were put on a watch list. So someone's been keeping an eye on them or on you periodically.
Okay.
So there's that. I don't think there's a whole lot of stuff we can RP with that. Maybe it was because you probably used magic in an open area, like.
Or I just exploded a lot of things.
Yeah, that too.
Or
Magic
fireworks
Gang Wars.
exploding in a warehouse.
That was probably it, honestly.
Magic Gang Wars. That actually doesn't sound that bad. That actually sounds pretty cool.
So I'm gonna include myself in this one. Nate, right?
Yeah.
Nate, you get a call from your SAS, the special agent supervisor, Kirk Hargrave. I'll write that down. So you're sitting home, you get a phone call.
Hello.
Hey, it's Kirk. And you go investigate something. There was some weird magic that went down. What town was this going to be in? Is this stateside?
Yeah. I will say.
Sure.
Where have you lived at before? Are you traveling to this place, or are you a resident, or what?
Lexi was born in London, and she has been traveling the world since she was a youthful teenager to find more magic and explosive power spells.
In the parlance of her youth,
yes.
So I think then the mystique around Point Diablo and its steep history and the occults would be attracted to you if you're stateside.
Okay.
So I'd say you're probably in, say Oakland, somewhere along the East Bay.
Okay.
So
That's
Magic Gang War.
Yep.
So obviously Kirk Hargrave calls you to go investigate this. How does it go down when you're there? What happens?
Well, Nate does an initial survey of the scene. I wouldn't say we have anything that can. There's no magic detectors, so.
There is when things are blowing up.
Yeah.
Magic.
I'm pretty sure
that way.
we don't have our.
D6 has a network of surveyors and spies.
And
to do
I'm
all
pretty
this sort
sure
of thing.
we've tapped in CCTV and everything else under the blue, like stealing a feed from NSA. So, I guess I pay a visit to a house, and I'd say that the house, in all intents and purposes, is like one of those little small, long houses, like from Full House and shit.
Yeah, that place.
But it's not it's not a great
small house.
Yeah, it's not a small Full House like of a show, but it's a small house.
It's a half house.
Yeah, and I just knock on the door, and obviously when I enter, it's immaculately
splattered in gore.
No, it looks like a nice little English cottage. Because with magic, you are able to do whatever you want. So, obviously, once I walk inside, I feel a little sick because I think I just jumped all the way across a bunch of time zones. So, sort of like air sickness.
I do portals on occasion too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Not just fire.
Yeah, and
I consider as part of a
talking
wall.
and getting a good a good read from whatever you're saying. You could have also just manipulated me to just say whatever you want to say. I look out the window, see Big Ben. Look out the door, see Oakland. Have a nice day. Shut the door. And I just say, we'll just keep it per Ken.
Yep.
Was that
Kirk. Sorry. I think I just jumped time zones, but
I got some jet lag.
Well, you're back in the proper time zone, aren't you?
Got double jet lag.
what time zone?
California time, like 4 p.m.
Okay, all right. This Lexi, I guess her name was, and he pulls out his Palm Pilot because he's using his phone. He can't write on it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep it as a watch right now. Not a hostile just yet. She was just, taking down some really bad murder priests. Had them be out in Oakland.
So they'd be murder hobos.
Murder hobo, murder priests.
Are you currently right next to him as he's doing this call?
I
Just correcting him?
I hear it. And then Kurt K.
Okay, sure.
K says,
Agent K.
Yeah.
Mr. K.
Jesus, stop.
So yeah, that's it. Is murder hobo, murder zombie cult. Just kind of atomized them all.
Not a danger to general society, though?
We can put her on the list for now.
Goes on the list.
Thanks
for checking up on that, Nate.
Once. You're putting me on a list.
Hey,
It's called the index.
It just means we'll keep an eye on you, and if you get out of line, there'll
be a lot of explosions.
Also, we may call upon you to help us.
Yeah, it's a favor.
Keeping prying eyes away. You scratch our back, we scratch yours.
So,
yes.
And with Willow, I was sent to deal with them.
Perfect.
Which one's that one?
It's going to be bottom of the list, not history for me.
Spooky. My bad. Spooky. Something to deal with them as a hazard. Okay. So yeah. What was she doing? No, the question is, was this... I'm starting this over to be. Was this pre or post branding and post demon?
Yeah.
The situation.
Because if it was whilst in demon mode, I'm pretty sure I would have put one in the brain pan, called it a day.
There's a lot of talk about brain pans today.
So was it pre or post demon when you met him for the first time?
For the first time?
Or at least for his.
Yeah, first time I ever had to deal with something like
Oh, this could be interesting. You could have exercised me, and you're the reason I'm in this specific time, and not still a demon puppet.
that.
And that would turn you into, I think it's number 4 on my list, old friends, and they completely trust you.
Oh, completely trust me?
Yeah.
So
You could be like my junior.
how old do you look physically? Like, are you like
Physically?
18, or are you like in your early 20s?
Like early 20s.
Okay.
Young enough that a demon would feel like, this could be a useful meat suit.
2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Driving around.
You got some of them leprosies.
All the
Lepers.
How was that Black Plague I heard about? Pretty bad, right?
You okay with that then?
Yeah, I guess. So yours is what
old
friends?
Old friends and completely trust.
Sometimes these just line up perfectly. Nate exorcised Willow's literal demon. I wrote that. Nate exorcised Willow's demon. I'm just
I'd like to think there was
literal.
Instead of doing the solo thing, there was like a group of us, and we went and I guess she had eaten some people, literally eaten people, and we kicked down the door, conked her over the head.
I think in the ensuing battle, several people did die.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, demons are exceedingly powerful
Mm-hmm.
on a physical level.
Nate.
So I think that you maybe were probably one of the last few people standing, and
Besides
obviously,
the Padre? Yeah.
and then obviously afterwards, you couldn't bring yourself to do any harm to this person because they were completely confused. They had
Not speaking the correct language of the
yes,
time.
exactly. They were speaking some foreign language that has literally been dead for a couple hundred years.
How about
Latin.
Also,
Probably, something like that.
could the demon had jumped into the Padre and I ended up gunning down the Padre?
I think it wasn't the Padre. I think it was somebody else in the room. I think the Padre has themselves well protected against the demons.
He probably is the one that branded me.
I think you probably did that to yourself.
Yeah.
He
I
may-
am self-destructive.
He may have helped you on that one and gave you like the exact glyphs and stuff like that, and then you took it a step farther.
He could have gave me blueprints to get them tattooed on, and I'm like, fuck that. I get them branded on. One
Yeah.
step further.
Yeah, you know, Necronomicon, written in human blood,
yeah.
bound in flesh. It's okay.
It works. It works.
I'm trying to think of.
There's a whole different set of magic there. One's magical lines drawn into the skin, and one's just burned skin.
Inked blood.
There's a whole different.
There's a
variety.
whole series of documentaries that deal with this. They include that, magnanimous person first camp.
So that the Padre that was assisting you was somebody who's worked with D6 before. His name was Father George, spelled Jorge Alviso.
Alizo?
Spaniard.
And he's not going by Jorge.
Nope.
Okay.
He's a Spanish descent, but he's American. Did you ever play Fall of Reach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who hasn't played Fall of Reach?
George spells that way. Jorge.
George,
Yeah, but he was like Armenian or something. That's a whole different thing.
I thought it was Spanish.
Pretty sure he was Armenian.
George.
Anyways.
Well, I've known a lot of Georges that have had it spelled that way. Sometimes we call him Jorge. Sometimes we call him George. It doesn't matter.
Xavier, Javier. I mean,
Tomato, potato.
Do you spell Javier and Xavier the same way?
Javier Becerra, our current Attorney General. Xavier.
What?
Xavier.
This is new information to me.
Exactly. I know some people who went to school with him back in high school, and he went by Xavier back then.
That's weird.
Like, so.
I'm gonna roll a plus weird on that.
Hey, go ahead, roll plus weird for disbelief.
I got it.
12!
You totally don't believe it.
Conspiracy!
Oh man, so with that out of the way, I think it is time to actually jump into the game. If you're all ready for this.
Oh, that wasn't the game? I thought that was the fun game.
Unfortunately, no, we have an actual game to play, an actual mystery to solve.
Drat work.
So I'm gonna start it off with a how every good supernatural Monster of the Week show goes off, a quick snippet of what's currently going on. So the first scene, late evening, not exactly certain what time, the sun is down, the sky is in a nice vibrant purple twilight, and a lone man runs through a set of woods along a concrete path. The grass is there, it's well managed, it's well manicured. The trees are well taken care of. It has the air of being something cherished and protected by some sort of state park or some sort of city agency. And man stops because he hears something and he turns, and for a moment he is highlighted in this golden light against this dark background, and then cuts away. You get a phone call. Actually, no, you have premonition.
I have premonition.
So we need to roll that. So for
Alright.
premonition, you need to roll. It's plus weird, is it?
It is.
Spooky. Yes, plus weird.
Yeah. So that is 6, 7, 8 plus. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
And added. You have the thing.
Yeah. On a 10 plus, you get a detailed vision of something bad that is yet to happen. So you wake up in the morning with cold sweats. What part of the country are you currently in right now?
I am
All U.S. based.
US based. Okay. So I am currently at in San Francisco waiting for the Pride Parade because everybody loves my tattoos.
Excellent.
Which they think they're tattoos, but they're branding marks.
Yeah. Hyper realistic tattooing.
Yeah, that's what they think it is. And I'm so cool for it.
So you wake up because
I'm
you
disappointed
saw.
that one with the history I did.
So what you saw a dark room of lavish antiquity, and you see an arm draped across the ground in front of the four of you, and it slightly goes out of. It blurs. It goes out of focus as you see yourself being thrown over a sort of standing piano. You clatter the other side, and you zoom in. You see a trickle of blood going across the top of your head. You're not moving.
Ah, shit.
You've had these before. What they mean, you don't notice. Okay. So, you get a phone call.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm driving in Klamath Falls, it's nightfall,
Okay.
and the radio's going and it's playing Who Can It Be Now by Men at Work. So as the saxophone's playing, I'm just driving along, just nodding. It pulls off to the right exit he needs to get off at, and it's this old creepy little house. So he gets out of the car, he's still singing the song to himself. He opens up the trunk, pulls out this M4, pulls on his body armor, he gets his shotgun stowed in, like, behind on the vest, and puts his sidearm on his thigh, and he's just singing the song. And once it hits the sax solo, he kicks the door down in the house, and we see the outside of the house, and like the windows are all boarded up. looks like it's a shanty house. You see muzzle flashes, people screaming everywhere. You hear him yelling, "No, no, no," and then shotgun blast. I'm like, "Ow, that fucking hurts." And then finally, someone else is like begging, saying something in like, I don't know, some creepy
Aramaic. Always go with Aramaic.
not Aramaic, something like that sounds like they're trying to channel like some cult or something like their
It's
god.
Latin.
Something like
Latin.
yeah, we'll go with Latin.
Latin
instead
is
of
kind of
Aramaic.
the stock
The default.
the default
Yeah.
language for both good and evil.
And he's like,
Sanskrit's
"Shut
also
up!"
a good one.
Or he tells the person to stop talking, and then he fires 3 from the handgun. And finally, the house is quiet for a second. Then he walks back out of the front door, shuts the door. Looks like he's seen a little bit, wipes a little bit of blood off his face, puts everything back in the trunk of the car, starts driving, and his phone rings.
I think actually it's about halfway through you're packing the trunk. It's you can see just the fringes of dawn hitting the nice light blue across the horizon. That which you can see in the forest when your phone rings. And obviously on the front, it's how do you refer to Hargrave, your supervisor? Like
K.
joke, just K.
Or, yeah.
So a single letter appears on the screen, K, with the phone number. Nate, you there?
Yes. I
Emil-
just cleared out that house.
Oh, good. We'll get one of the support crews out there to clean up your mess.
Yeah. Cleanup team would be nice.
Yeah, they're going to come out of Reading, so they'll be up there in a little bit.
Okay.
It's the closest spot. We have something new for you to check on.
Uh-huh.
Some bodies have been found down in Point Diablo, California. I don't know if you've heard about that place. Picturesque, nice little town. A couple bodies have been showing up.
Looks a lot like the one place in Universal, like that back lot.
You class. No.
Oh.
It's I mean, a little bit. Maybe, yeah. I've never actually been there, so I've only seen pictures before I'm looking at my computer. Looks nice and quaint. A couple thousand people live there. So, bodies been showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Desiccated. Drained of all liquid.
Okay, why don't you get a freak squad on this?
You're the closest person. You're the closest agent on this. Sorry.
Closest,
You're in
I'm
Klamath. It's only like a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, only. Alright, have them load up the Amex so that way I can get some gas and
I've already done that.
rounds. Oh, great. That's awesome. Wow, wonderful. Could you tell your mom to top up my phone so that way she can FaceTime you late night?
Go. You didn't hear, but you know what his response to that is. Is go fuck yourself. And he hangs up. And now you hung up on him.
Climb in the car, Google Map over to
Point
Point
Diablo.
Diablo and take off. And as I'm driving away, the cops are pulling it.
No, the cleanup crew is a couple hours out still.
No, but I mean the actual
Oh.
police, because somebody heard gunfire, so they send Barney Fife out there to
I think that the division gives a heads up to the police something's going on. That to hear something weird, don't go investigate it just yet. Wait for the all clear from them.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's part of the recognized authority.
Yay.
They won't question it sometimes.
It could be the sheriff's
Sometimes.
department who never gets told anything.
Yeah, those poor bastards. But this is it's definitely sheriff's department. They got told this time. But halfway through, you get a text to your phone.
Like a responsible adult, I pull over to the side of the road and I look at my
You
text.
monster.
You.
It's,
I believe you.
Well,
The
in-
car's still going 80.
there's it's a 2-letter text followed by 2 files. It says contact them. It's from K. And it's a file for alias Widow and alias Lexi.
Willow.
Did I say Willow, didn't I? I say Widow.
I might
You
have
said
Willow.
Willow
I'm
Widow the
probably a
second.
widow.
Yeah, sure. Willow. And the other one's Lexi.
Yes.
Now, the question is, as we went away from this scene, what are you two up to?
So I was gonna go with also being at the Pride Parade.
Awesome.
Okay!
We can bump into each other there.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm there because okay. So I was trying to Google a name for a awesome monster. What could also go as a human? But I think I'm just gonna go with Nazi zombies
Okay.
Neo-Nazi zombies
Okay.
who were trying to stop the Pride Parade. I'm there to stop them.
Okay. I'd say it's on the tail end of this job. You managed to find the ritual site and the necromancer who butchered these modern-day neo-Nazis and then rose them from the dead to just have a force of darkness that can withstand hailstorms of bullets and stuff like that.
He will make this parade our parade!
You managed to handle them pretty handily.
Yeah, because, you know...
With fire blasts.
Exactly. Nothing kills ghouls worse than a fucking fire.
I don't think there's anything a fire can't stop.
Couple things.
No, nothing. Absolutely zero things in the universe fire can't stop.
Fire elementals.
You want to bet?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, we're betting on this. I'm gonna remember you said that.
So the next time we play D&D, you're gonna have a fire elemental. He's gonna try to burn it. It's just not gonna work.
That's gotta work.
It has invulnerability to fire.
He could roll a nat 20.
It doesn't matter. Invulnerability means no damage.
I could roll a shoot at the things above it with fire.
Okay, granted. Granted.
Hey, you also got my 20-foot Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
So excited.
I'm so excited for that too.
Oh my god, I just thought about they can form into Voltron with the 3 Stooges.
So after I'm done taking out this necromancer,
dare.
this neo-Nazi necromancer who killed his neo-Nazi friends to make neo-Nazi zombies.
I don't think it was a neo-Nazi necromancer. I think it was just a necromancer who decided
Why would he be at the Pride Parade otherwise?
to pick on a group of people who are easily swayed into anger.
That sounds like a neo-Nazi to me.
He's a fascist.
Okay.
He's a
I
fascist
don't see the
necromancer.
difference.
Let's be honest, most necromancers are probably fascists.
Probably.
I'm in a bar fight. I'm really drunk. I've had a ball this last day or so.
What? How early in the morning is it?
Early in the morning with it. You're not even gonna ask me if it's at night.
I know your character. It's definitely not at night.
No.
You felt as soon as you woke up, you felt that urge, that self-destructive urge come on.
It's all.
It's early.
It's
It is
10 a.m.
like yeah.
drinking. It's 10 a.m. drinking, and this guy was looking at me funny, and I was just not having it.
Okay, I want you to roll some. I want you to roll kick some ass.
1 box of wine later.
Seriously.
Tough, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, it's a tough roll. 10
11.
total.
11 with my tough.
What's for on a 10 plus? What do you get for kick some ass?
Let me cheat.
Like, basically. On a 10 plus, you get to choose 1 extra effect.
Oh, it's on the big
Yep.
one. Okay.
Yeah, it's on the basic moves.
Yeah, so I kick some ass. I gain.
So you get one of
I
the,
throw the guy through a window and onto a float.
Okay, so you force them where you want them. Okay. Yeah, the brawl is happening, and you're obviously using fists, which are technically considered 0 harm, so you're just slugging it out, and you manage to get the upper hand on this guy. I'm gonna say he's probably bigger than you, surprisingly. You can hold your own. Some of that demonic strength.
Leftover demon.
You just grab him by the shirt collar and throw him out of the window, and I'm gonna say that at this particular moment, Lex, you coming up from a staircase from kind of an alleyway. You see this shatter, just this storm of glass with a human body flying through and hitting a float. People are screaming and laughing, screaming outside, laughing from inside the bar as you see this. How tall is your character?
She is 5'6", so
Average height.
average height, but she's also really oddly proportioned just because of the time period she didn't get nutrients right.
Okay.
So she's kind of lanky.
A little stunted.
Yeah, a little something.
Interesting. Yeah, you see this individual stepping out into
This
so
person
the guys.
which I know, which we're good friends.
Yeah, you've met. You have met.
I look over. Oh, you again.
I peel off a charred SS patch and drop it on the ground.
How do you find these people? I don't understand.
It's all about magic, friend.
Friend.
The world's a little bit magical than you think, more magical than you think.
When it comes to magic, I'd rather just burn it. But again, that's your specialties.
I just had a Discord notification pop
It
up.
is my specialty.
Scooter was right there.
Sorry.
It is my specialties, burning things with magic.
Yeah. Want to catch a drink with me?
Oh yes,
Perfect.
they have a pint in here, right?
Nate,
we
who
can
do you
ask.
call
Good
first on the alias list?
Oh, of these two?
Yeah. Because these are the two aliases you got.
Does she know how a cell phone works?
Yes. She's been here for a couple years now.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm able to speak fluently.
I'd say that you probably, when you first met her, she was probably mid-teens, mid-late teens.
Yeah,
Now she's a,
mentally at least,
yeah.
because you know things
Yeah,
are
it's
different
true.
back then.
Now she's a
Well, you've been here for a while, so I guess I'm gonna say that the demon, being fused with the demon for so long, it imparted a bunch of elements of their sort of limited immortality towards you.
Yeah.
That you have a longer lifespan, so you don't age as fast. Fucking elf.
Pip pip.
So for your phone, does it work like Huck's phone in the D&D game, where it's a car battery attached to the phone?
Are we going with Dresden rules on magic that it shorts out new
No,
technology?
no.
Oh,
Okay.
that's disappointing.
Then
Then I have a very stylish, fancy touch phone.
I mean,
Okay.
honestly, electronics and magic don't work well together, but they don't short circuit when they're near each other.
In that case, I probably have a flip phone because fuck it.
Oh dear God! So that means when you like pick up, sometimes like you'll get like 8 bars instead of 1, or the time zone will change itself too, or the instructions will all be in like Chinese or something.
I've learned a lot of languages that way.
I called Lexi first. And
Hello.
hi. I'm pretty sure you probably don't know me or remember who I am, but
Oh, Nate! It's good to see you again. Hear from you again.
you got caller ID. What the? Anyway,
I saved your life once. Don't you remember that?
yeah, I hear about it all the time.
Yeah. Well, if you don't
Anytime.
remember, I'm a wizard. I know a lot of things, including your phone number.
Wait, you're talking to Nate? Tell him I said hi.
Oh, you know Nate too?
Yeah, he's the one.
I'm gonna put my
He's
car
the
in the
one
center
that took
divider so
the
I don't have to
demon
hear
out of
any
me.
more of this shit.
Oh, Nate, we're drinking over here with Willow, and she said to say hi.
You're both drinking.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Pip, pip, yeah. Okay. Finish your pint and box of wine. I need you guys to meet me in Diablo Canyon
Point Diablo.
or Point Diablo. It's about how many hours?
It's about 3 hours.
Point Diablo, California.
3 hours north of San Francisco.
Yeah, it's a nice little blended community, nice thing. I like doing this because it brings realism to the table.
I no longer have
Theater of the mind.
inadequacy problems.
No.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go over there as soon as we're done with this pint. Just be there before we do, please.
I
If you don't, you owe me $50.
Thank God I forgot my card. I'll be there as soon as I can. Just don't.
Remember, $50 if you're not there first.
I'm about 2 hours away.
You're probably about an hour.
Okay. Yeah, $50. All right. Bye.
Okay. All right. We need to go outside right now. I have a ritual to cast, and we need to walk through a wall.
Sounds good.
Please tell
Sounds
me you
good.
get drunk and miss it.
I grabbed my box of wine to go. I got a second one.
I grabbed 2 shots on the way out, down them both.
So please tell me you.
I put in a straw. Let's go. Let's do this.
Why don't you just mainline it like a hero?
So we're going to go into the back of an alley,
Okay.
and we're going to find the darkest place with a solid wall, and then I'm going to take a piece of chalk out, draw an outline of a door on the wall, and start uttering an incantation at the wall until it turns into a portal.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yes, you need to roll use magic, so it's roll plus weird.
mess this up because I want to see you walk into a wall.
I got a 6.
Oh!
I got a 6. Yep.
Oh!
This usually works.
All right.
So
I got this.
So
I
you
got
lose
this.
control of the magic. It's gonna work.
Good.
It's going to send you there.
Looks like someone just lost that.
But I'm gonna say that it's going to have an immediate unwelcome attention and have a problematic side effect. The first one, the immediate unwelcome attention. There is a thunderous boom in the alleyways as you guys are forcibly dragged through this.
Oh shit!
And,
What'd you do?
You see a couple.
Not always simple.
You see a couple people look down. They're like, "What the fuck?" So you gotta expose people to what's really going on. You just let them see behind the veil, and that's gonna have some implications later. And make note of that actually too.
Drunk people walking out of a bar see this thing. Everything's
Magic.
normal.
It's all magic. Woof. And the unwanted effect is you.
Sorry, drunk people at 2 a.m. walking out of a bar.
No, it's not 2 a.m. It's like 11.
Well, at this point, yeah, we've been drinking a bit.
I thought you said she was morning drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's
like 11.
11 in the morning.
Yeah, it's 11 in the morning.
Oh, see, when you say morning drinking, I'm thinking 4 or 5 a.m.
No, I'm thinking like I'm thinking 4 or 5 a.m. Technically, that'd be morning drinking. But if you're drinking at 4 or 5
in
a.m.,
the time frame.
you've been drinking already that night before. You're still drinking.
Yeah, it was a
called-
very drunken spell. It was a stupid idea. I mean, it was a great idea.
It was a
So-
four-life
Best friends for life!
The problematic
boy!
side effect is that you don't land inside the city proper. That's not actually a meeting place set. You find yourself in the middle of Point Diablo State Forest. And that's roughly about 300 square miles. It's a big fucking forest.
Well, we can try another portal.
There are no surfaces here that you can do a portal on like that.
Well, we can try to call the trees to aid us.
Gander pulse rage.
I mean, if you see a person nearby, I can compel them to take us to the meeting spot.
We're in the middle of a forest. I really doubt we'll
I
find
mean-
a person.
It's a
You,
public.
you hear a car engine in the distance.
Why did we hear a person?
Whoa, let's go steal us a car.
Park ranger.
It
Okay.
actually is. So you guys go and you find
Ranger
you
Smith.
see a car idling, and there's a ranger currently going through, looking at. Currently, he's walking back from the forest. You see that his boots are a little muddy. He's taking off some rubber gloves that are slightly bloody, and he's tossing them in the back of his pickup.
Ah, perfect. The question is, do you want to leave him here, or do we want to give him a ride to wherever we're going?
His gloves had some blood on them, didn't they?
Yeah, let's leave him here.
I mean, that's not normal, is it? I
You
don't
know
know how
what?
you Yanks do it over here.
Nothing is normal here, let's be honest.
Hasn't been normal for nigh on 20 years.
Eh,
The
20
ranger
years
says.
later. Walk up to him. I would like to compel him to just give me the truck and go about his business in the forest.
This is Jedi business.
This is how to manipulate somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll for manipulate somebody. Roll plus charm.
You roll anything, get a call.
Oh.
6 or less.
So I do.
Yep, you get experience for that. Yes, that's one thing. So when you fail, when you roll a 6 or lower on your, and on any roll, if you fail, you mark experience, and then obviously bad things happen.
Can I level up in the middle of this?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
If you get 5,
That's good.
That's
you mark experience.
That's a 5. I have 0 to charm, which is a good thing. So.
As part of your ability as the telepathy, does it say anything special about it?
It's gonna allow you to investigate. Oh, I can also manipulate someone without speaking.
Yeah, that's what I think
Yeah.
you're doing with this.
You still roll moves as a normal, except people will not expect weirdness from your mental communication.
Okay. You see the ranger start for a second, look about, and just hop in his car to begin driving away.
Oh, Randy, is that you?
Oh
He
boy.
stops, closing the door, and says,
I rush out of the tree line.
"Hello, ma'am.
Oh, you're not Randy. I thought you were Randy.
No, I'm Rick. Ranger
Oh, where's
Rick.
Randy?
Ranger Rick Smith, right?
Randy.
The
I
Jellystone
don't know
National
Randy.
Forest.
Oh, come on. There was a Randy working in this department not 3 years ago.
I've been working here for like 2.
Oh, you don't know
While
Randy?
he's talking to him,
Randy was killed
I
by
would
a
like
bear
to
2 days before
slip
retirement.
the keys out of his pocket.
No, they're in the ignition.
He-
The
He's-
car is
he's in
idling.
the car.
I'm gonna
He's
jump.
like the door is open. He's standing just outside the car. He's
Right.
like in the door frame.
Then
Well-
I would like to sneak from around back and knock him out.
You gonna knock him out?
Yeah!
Okay, roll to kick some ass.
Please get a 1.
Well, Rick, sorry, not Randy.
This one's going to be a plus tough.
Alright. So that is
7.
7, 8.
You have +2 tough?
No,
That's plus
oh no,
1.
plus 1. I can't count, guys.
Well,
so
maybe
no,
plus-
it's
You
6.
said it right if it's +1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's 7.
So you have plus
8.
8.
But you have +1 tough?
Yes, I have a plus 1 tough.
Jeez. So as you're talking, you see. Let's play this out. Yeah, I don't know no Rick who works in the department.
Randy?
Yeah,
No,
Rick,
no Rick,
Randy.
I
I
thought.
don't know Randy. I'm Rick.
Well,
I mean,
it's disappointing. Randy was such a nice fellow.
I'm sure. How did you guys get? As you see, what sort of equipment do you have as a spooky?
I have a big knife.
God, no.
She just stabbed him in the
and
back
a
of the
hunting
head.
rifle. So I knock him in the back of the head with a hunting rifle
Okay, yeah.
into the steering wheel.
So 1 second. I gotta see
You
something
didn't
about
need
this.
to hit him.
Well, I mean,
Smash.
it's not going to kill him.
He was going to drive us in.
Bullshit. You can't trust people.
I'm gonna say that as this happens, before he blacks out, he manages. He feels the hit, and he kind of instinctively reaches for his holster and pulls out a taser and tases you,
Ah, shit.
knocking you unconscious. Because as part of kicking ass, you inflict harm on each other. So you currently are passed out in the passenger seat, rifle slung over, and you have 2 unconscious people to deal with.
Just like Cardigan Fair. I pull Randy out of the driver's seat and I throw him in the bed of the truck.
Rick?
You pull
Rick.
Ranger Rick.
I pull Rick out and throw him in the bed of the truck. And
You guys should not have let me choose impulsive.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that bubbling up is happening right now.
I don't know if this counts as magic use or some other class that I didn't read about. But can I try to wipe his mind with magic? Or his memory of the last 50 seconds? I didn't look at any of the other classes, so I didn't.
And there's an actual thing called use magic in the game.
Right.
Looking at the different effects, I'd say so. They only last for 30 minutes. Yeah.
Use big magic requires 24 hours, doesn't it?
Yeah, big magic is something huge that requires a lot of components to that you have to actually physically go get.
Okay. I'm gonna use my
but
magic
you
to trap him though. In the back of the truck.
Okay. Yeah, roll use magic.
Okay. Don't kill me.
7,
7, 8, 9.
9. Okay.
Choose your effect in the glitch.
Choose the effect, and I will choose a glitch.
So I'm gonna trap him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna trap him.
Okay.
And then you choose. The
I'm not gonna tell you the glitch.
Oh,
I know what's gonna happen.
good. I love it when that happens. There's no illusion thing to make him see crazy
Nope.
stuff.
But you do see on his shirt, you see there's like a name tag. It says Ranger Blaze. So he's Richard Blaze
Rick Blaze.
Okay.
or Dick Blaze.
Dick Blaze.
Dick Blaze.
Better than Dick Justice.
There's a person in the system where I work whose username is MoistD.
Oh
What's wrong with the Three Musketeers? That's like one of the best candy bars ever made.
no! I'm sorry, that's just foul.
It is the best username. Every time I see it, I get a giggle.
Working at EEO, I have so many problems with that. Well, formerly working at EEO, I see so many issues.
So there's no worse issue than where I work. You just
I'm sure. So you currently have a unconscious ally, an unconscious ranger who's trapped with some magic, and an idling car. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get in the truck and start to drive it,
Okay.
and I'm going to complain the entire way. Oh, these Yanks always making their cars so big.
driving on the wrong side
Okay,
of the
so
road.
you begin heading towards
It's a dirt road. There's no wrong side.
yeah, it's a dirt road. So, but you can find in the Oh, I'm blank on the name of what it's called.
Glove box?
Glove compartment, yes. Sorry. I don't know. I was thinking dash something. I'm sorry.
Dashboard.
Center console.
Alcohol, I apologize. You find the glove compartment a map of the area. It's a really topographical map. You see some of the dirt roads. You don't know how to identify yourself on this map specifically. You're not really familiar with the woods, but you know you have at least something to help you identify.
Yes.
Driving about. You wake up about 5 minutes later.
Oh, shit.
Tongue
And
buzzing.
tasers.
And Rick wakes up in about after that, but in another minute or so after that.
Alright, so where are we at?
You're knocked out.
No, she's
Okay.
awake now.
Oh, she's awake. Oh, you're awake. Good job. Well, we're driving, and Rick's in the back seat, and
You hear someone stamping, like hitting the back of the bed of the truck.
I twist my fingers in an arcane gesture to try to pull the binds tighter so he can't move.
Okay.
Please don't choke Ranger Rick.
Oh, so we're bringing him with us?
Well, I figure he needs to get out of here somehow. We can't just leave him to die, now can we?
I'm indifferent. Okay.
You hear clattering as you look out the rearview mirror, and you see Ranger Rick bolting out the back and tumbling along the road and sprinting off into the woods.
Rick!
Well,
I thought we had something!
I think he made his decision.
Well, if he's still alive after that, I mean, he can go free, that's fine.
Alright, well, let's look for any big markers around us visually and try to match that up with this little map thing. Wait, doesn't your phone have GPS?
Not out here.
It doesn't actually.
Well, damn.
It doesn't at all, or it doesn't out here?
Doesn't out here.
Okay. We've got this map. You know how to read, Yank. Tell me what this map says.
Well, reading it isn't going to help unless we know where we are on it.
Ah. This is why we're good friends.
I thought it's because you're a good drinker and I like to drink.
Also that. You still have the wine. No, you dropped that. You dropped that all the way back there. That was a disappointment.
Well, it was empty, so...
Oh, you drank it all. I thought we were going to have a toast when we got there.
Well, I mean, I assume there's going to be liquor where we're going, right?
Right, we're going to get $50 to drink.
Exactly. Alright, so I look around for, like, any mountains or boulders or anything that would indicate where we are on the map.
Yeah, you see ahead of you and to your, heading kind of in this direction, you see a row of mountains. And you look at the map and you see that there is a series of mountains along the side of here, kind of running in this valley, and there is a bowl, so there's some more mountain region on each side. It's this bowl that leads all the way out to the coastline where there is an old Spanish port. It is the old Point Diablo, back when the Spaniards were colonizing out here 200 years ago. So you kind of have a geographical marker that, okay, the mountains are that way, so the city is that way.
Alright, let's get going. I direct him, or her. I direct her because
Wow.
she's currently behind the
Assuming my
driver's wheel.
gender.
My apologies, miss.
Okay. So,
We're gonna drive in that direction. I keep looking at my magic list to figure out if I can do anything, but I can't make a flying car just yet.
go on the speed limit?
What's speed limit?
Granted. Okay, so you're
It's in
barreling
miles. You don't use
through...
miles.
middle
You're
of it.
all
You are-
attached.
You're barreling through the woods, trying to make haste to the town to actually get there ahead of...
Well, I mean, this has only been like, what, a 15-minute detour from the bar to getting zapped, to me getting tased, to me waking up eventually.
It's like a normal night for you.
Pretty much.
It's been about 45 minutes, and you're finally... the mountains are getting closer, and you're finally hitting actual asphalt, paved roads.
You think we're gonna make it in time?
And out the back window, you see a cop car.
Ah, shit.
I slow down.
Lights aren't on there, but they're following behind it at a safe distance. They just be on patrol. They have the sheriff's decal on the side.
I don't slow
Again,
down.
I don't know anything.
I don't slow down. I do let off on the gas and slightly let my speed drift down towards 80 again.
Towards 80?
Look, we're on the freeway. The speed limit is 65. 80 is the normal people speed limit.
Well, here in Sacramento, that is so true.
Very, very true.
It's
Oh,
true everywhere.
California is so true.
Granted. Yeah, the cop falls behind. But you can see that they're driving along, and then they make a subtle movement towards their computer, their onboard computer,
Uh-oh.
and they flick their lights on.
I think we're in trouble.
Good.
Wait, I got an idea.
Okay, good.
I would like to put the notion in their head that whoever the owner of the truck is, let me specifically borrow it, and since I'm in the car, it's probably okay. We'll check in on it later.
Roll a manipulate person.
God,
It's
this
my
is gonna be wet
telepathy,
and reckless.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay,
You try to manipulate them.
so that is an 8.
You don't have any pluses for that?
I don't have any pluses in
For
front.
manipulate?
Yeah.
You really should have some pluses
I
for
know.
that.
It was either that or a negative one. It's like, no, I'm probably gonna have to use it at some point, so I'm just gonna have it as a solid roll.
Okay. Okay, so we'll play that out. So you guys, you pull over?
Hey, you.
The cop. No, I'm asking if you've pulled over yet. The cops has their lights on.
I'm gonna let us drive for a little bit after she does her thing, because I'm assuming I can see her wiggling her fingers or something.
It should be okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna just continue
Wait.
driving and see if the
lights are still on.
Okay, lights aren't going
It's
off.
incredibly
Let me
patriotic.
talk to him for a second.
Okay, I'm gonna pull over, and I'm gonna roll down both windows.
But be ready to step on it, okay?
I'm gonna leave the keys in the ignition, but I'm gonna turn the ignition off as I pull to a stop.
Okay. So cop pulls up behind you, turns the lights off. Hop out's a woman. She walks over.
Hey, miss, how you doing today?
This is still California, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You see on there. Their tag says Deputy Williams.
Ashley.
No. Fran Williams.
Stop.
Fran. Francisca. So this is a Ranger vehicle.
Oh, yeah, Rick let me borrow it for the day. We are
Now-
just moving some stuff from the park to the home office.
What are you moving?
I don't know, whatever Rick put in the truck. You know, he doesn't like to give a bunch of information. He's always in a bit of a huff.
That doesn't sound like the Rick that I know, but okay.
You don't know Rick on his off days.
Well,
No, he
today's
can
not
be
his off
rather-
day. Today's his work day.
You know,
But,
he'd be rather charming.
I mean,
We don't know him.
I don't know either of you. You aren't wearing any sort of uniform for park rangers. So I gotta ask. You're saying this to me, and I want to believe you, but I can't. I just can't. There's something about it. I just can't.
Oh,
Can you
are we
call
not allowed
Rick?
to
Can
drive
you call
this type
Rick?
of car? I thought America
He's
was
got-
the land of the free.
oh, no, he's in the forest. He's dealing with some deer.
He's
that
got his
hit.
radio on. Don't you got a radio or something to contact him with?
Well, as you can see, we're off duty right now. We're just doing this as a favor to him.
She sees the. Did you hide the rifle by chance?
Yeah.
Where'd you hide it?
I put it underneath the seat.
She's looking towards you, and she kind of glances down. She says, "What's that under the seat?"
Step on it.
The truck is still in park.
I'm
She-
going.
she-
She says,
off.
"Look, this. We can handle this."
Look, we're
Like
in a
sympathy-
I
hurry.
throw my hand forward, just shout out some word in Latin, and try to bind her.
Use magic. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 4.
That's a 6.
Oh, there's some glitches here.
That was a solid 6.
Oh, no.
This is great.
And then I
this
slam
is,
on the
this
gas.
is so bad. You lose control of the magic. So you hit the gas.
No, it doesn't actually do anything at 6. It's just
you lose control of the magic. This doesn't end well.
yeah.
So instead of binding her, you bind the engine so it doesn't work.
That's not how engines work. It is how engines work. They actually do move. I guess.
Yes, they're moving parts, especially the pistons. The pistons don't work, the car don't go. So you bind the pistons. So your car is stalled out. You flood the engine with gasoline. So it
Can I,
stalls out.
at that same point, try to cast a firebolt?
No.
in there?
Can I cast
I'm gonna
a-
say she's in reach for a gun. She's like, I need you all to step out of the car right now.
Can I hex her?
What's that do?
Okay, so when you cast a spell using magic as well as a normal effect, you may pick one of the following. The target gets a disease, immediately suffers some harm,
You'd have
or
to
break
use
something.
You'd have to use magic on her.
Yeah, I would like to break her gun if I can cast this magic thing.
So currently she knows that things are going wrong that aren't supposed to be going right. She knows that something weird is going on, something supernatural. This is already an established fact. She's freaking out.
I'd like to put her to sleep with the magic.
You can trap a specific person. There are actual effects for use magic. Inflict harm, enchant a weapon, do one thing that's beyond human limitation.
Yeah, put her to sleep with my telepathy. That's beyond human.
No. I'm like outside. You can't do that. But
inflict harm on her spinal column.
No. I mean, you can do what you guys want to do, but you can't put her to sleep. You can trap her and deal with her that way.
Okay, I'll do that, and then as a hex, if it passes, that is.
Okay.
I would like her important weapon to break.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's do inflict harm on the weapon itself.
Okay. So that's
5.
5 plus.
Plus weird.
Plus weird.
There's no way you've got
plus
above.
2.
That's a 7.
That's a 7. Ooh.
So
That's a success.
Okay. Yeah. So the glitch. By the way, the glitch on yours for the binding of Ranger Rick was that the effect is of short duration.
That's why he was able to
So
get out.
6 minutes.
That's good.
This one's going to be immediate unwanted attention. Her gun doesn't jam up. It literally disintegrates into ash in her hand.
Well, that works.
And she freaks out and
At this point, I'd like to grab my
Snap
gun
a ton.
from underneath the seat.
Nope.
We gotta get her. We gotta get her out of here.
We're not killing her. That's a bad idea.
she has her
Why not?
taser currently in hand. Look, I don't know who or what you are, but you need to stop what you're doing and come with me.
Oh, you mean leave? Yes, we can leave.
No,
Yeah, we'll leave right
get
now.
out of the car now.
Finger gun.
The taser.
Taser.
I don't have an actual taser. It's technically not legal to own them like that. No. So
With the cloak and the pencil gives out that wand vibe.
I should have brought my wand.
Yes, you should have.
So she's currently demanding that you all step out of the car and not necessarily be under arrest, but be put in the back of the squad car.
I really want to get another drink.
Yeah, another drink would be just lovely. Would you like to come with a drink?
We're getting $50 if we get to this place on time.
Look, there's no way you get in this place on time. You're getting in the back of the squad car.
Officer,
You're putting these cuffs on, and you're coming with me.
Happened.
So
No. I'm not doing this.
Doing
She
what?
tases you.
Oh!
So you immediately you're rendered unconscious at the
Oh,
moment.
she doesn't have to make a roll?
No.
All right. I point my gun at her and I shoot.
Hey,
Impulsive.
roll to kick some ass.
Please tell me.
So that is a 7.
Okay. Wow. This is gonna be great.
We're not even at the monster yet.
Hey, we made it to the town
I think we
before
found
you.
the monster of the week.
So
These two.
you shoot her and you see her you see a splash of blood and she falls to the ground. And you go to rack a new round. You see her stand up and she's reloaded the taser and she tases you and knocks you unconscious.
Oh, how does she reload the taser that fast?
Well, I mean, she got shot to the ground.
She got knocked to the ground. That means you
She has to
probably
stand
put
up.
one in her arm.
She has a graze across her shoulder.
Yeah.
Nothing life-threatening, nothing of serious bone-breaking injury, but she is winged. Because unless your intent was to kill, I don't think that was your intent to kill. I think your intent was to
Usually
to
maim.
to get out of the situation as best as possible, which for you is shooting to knock unconscious or get out of the way. So
I've got $50.
so you obviously you both wake up handcuffed.
We made it to the town before you.
We
no,
would.
technically you didn't.
You said he was 45 or a minute or an hour out. We were 45 minutes out.
Yes, it took 15 minutes for squad cars to get out there for multiple
It's the
multiple
town.
sheriffs to then.
It's still part of the town. I still claim
No,
victory.
they're not. You're not actually. You're technically in this area, and the township starts here. Sorry, you don't
I'm
win the
so
bet.
glad.
You're not winning this bet actually at all.
So we're gonna tell him we won the bet, right?
Of course, we'll tell him that.
So you've been there for about 20 minutes when you get a call.
I've got a room at the nicer motel in town.
Yeah, You know, I'm gonna say it's definitely here on the edge of Old Town.
Yeah.
Just gonna I'm gonna do this backwards. No, it's great.
What, you guys were expecting
Hotel.
heroes?
So there's the hotel, the edge of Old Town. It's a nice, quiet place. It's a little touristy, but it works. It's like a themed Holiday Inn.
Sort of like we'll go with Mission Inn down in Riverside, hometown.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
Obviously, all my gear.
I mean, yeah, it would be Spanish themed anyways too.
All my gear is like stowed in a bag, and I have my backpack. Check in, sitting in the lobby, watching TV because this is one of the few times I get to watch TV because I'm always on the road. And I'm like, I looked at my watch, I look at my phone. I've like go through the page for placed calls. There's 8 of them that I've tried to place to you.
I'm trying to think of the last name, but I'm blanking right now. You get a phone call. It is currently it's an agency phone call. It's a Division 6 number.
Oh.
Hey Nate, this is Carol at HQ. We got a tip from the local sheriff that they arrested some weirdos out in the woods. This is part of your support team, by the way.
Carol.
Yeah. Do you want me to say the
You have
location?
descriptions.
Yeah. Spooky looking weird one with scar marks all over their face.
Yeah.
Really weird gothic fashion.
Yeah.
Hunting rifle that she likes to use often, and the other one is a British woman?
English woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, about blondish maybe.
Lexi calls herself?
Yeah.
Jeez. We're doing our best to patch it over.
Do your best. Get a.
I mean, let's be honest. The sheriffs here are pretty used to weird stuff, but this was like super weird. And Deputy Francesca Williams is not doing so good right now. She's currently in the hospital, gunshot wound. We're smoothing over as best we can, but you need to go down there and deal with this.
Okay. Are they like in the holding cells for now? Are they gonna see a judge? What is it?
We got lucky on this one.
Uh-huh.
They have a bunch of murders going on in town, and they need some help. And obviously, we're able to. So this job is me pro bono for all of us.
Well,
And,
looks like I'm getting the bono.
Yeah. She loves. Unfortunately, we'll also have to make notes of all of this. We'll probably reinstate themselves on a watch list after this. On a higher level.
Yeah, I get a good idea. Have Bronco look after them from here on out.
I think it might have to be you.
Oh.
From what I'm hearing from down high, it's you're paying for this one. Sorry.
Oh, good thing you guys topped up the card.
No, I mean not literally paying, but yeah, but still.
Okay, all right. I'll go over there.
Good luck, Nate. She hangs up.
Thanks, Carol. I go through my bag and I pull out my little shaving kit that also has numerous forms of identification in case no one's heard of Division 6. So I pull out my FBI badge that says agent's name Samuel Peckinpah. Tuck it in my thing. And
oh my gosh.
I take the sidearm with me, the handgun, just in case something comes up. Stuff it in my bag. And I'm not going to wear the vest because I'm not expecting extreme danger. I think about it for a second, and then I go ahead and I throw on the flak vest, and then throw over the jacket, and then head to the sheriff's office.
Okay. So you go in there, and a deputy greets you. So how's what can I do for you?
Yeah. Let us out of here!
You're in the holding cells in the back. It's closed doors. They can't hear you.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Hey, Agent Peckinpah, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
FBI.
Yeah.
I thought this isn't Division 6 guys are coming through here. You remember Carol said that they knew what was going on.
Okay. Yeah.
My
My apologies. Sometimes not everybody's on the DL, so to speak.
Unfortunately, I think after this one, there's only a few deputies here, and well, a couple of us got called onto this one.
Oh, a couple of you?
Yeah. Don't worry. We got this deal. We got got the briefing. We're not going to talk. Just get him out of here, please, and help us solve what the fuck's going on in this town.
Oh, most definitely. Give me a few hours to take care of them, and then we'll... What time is it right now?
It's probably it's an hour out. It's probably about pushing 1 o'clock.
Yeah, let them sleep it off. Do you guys have any afternoon briefings or anything like that?
I mean, about the...
Whatever the hell is going on.
Oh, we can help you out with that. I mean, but
Yeah.
we didn't get them out of lockup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's time for Dad to do his job. Yeah,
He laughs and he grabs his keys and he follows you. This guy's probably about early 20s. Walks in and says, and he kind of stops at the just past the threshold and finds the right key and hands you it.
Me out of here, motherfuckers!
Oh, hello, Nate. How are you doing today?
I was wondering when you were going to get here.
First things first, you owe me $50. Secondly,
We were
We
here
have been
first.
sitting here for an hour. Where have you
They've
been?
been sitting here for about 30 minutes.
We've been sitting here for 30 minutes. That is 30 more minutes than you've been here.
I got here
We
an
literally-
hour ago,
we
and I
literally
got a
got into
hotel
town.
room.
Look, do you have any
No.
idea how long it takes for these Americans to do their paperwork?
It takes forever.
It takes
Well,
forever.
Absolutely
You should
forever.
be lucky that
Ever.
you should be lucky that due process out here isn't a bullet.
Look, I was telling her I could fix her arm. She shouldn't have
Thank you,
tased
John
me. I
Wayne.
was,
Yeah, it's her fault.
Look,
That enough about who's blaming who. Right now, I'm gonna take you back to the hotel room. You guys are going to sober up,
Hey,
put on
who
your
said we
professional pants,
Wait,
and we're going
I
to
wear
be-
pants.
we didn't bring changed clothes. We came from the bar.
We literally
This is
got
why
here
you're on
for-
a watch list. So, you're going to put these on, and I hold up 2 pairs of handcuffs.
What? Come on now, we're not.
You're being
criminals.
released into my custody, and then, when everything has calmed down, we will go and figure out what's going on out here. But for now, to keep up appearances, you will wear these handcuffs.
Can we get some food on our way out?
There may be room service, but it will be out of your own pocket. I'm not using the government's card to pay for
Yeah.
burgers.
Why
Isn't
not?
that exactly what the card is for?
Exactly.
It's for me. You aren't. Put these on.
I
Right.
thought you said we were going into your custody, so technically.
Yeah, that's for you.
Exactly.
It's for you to feed us.
Exactly.
All right, I'll put the cuffs on.
Alright.
Okay, now follow me. No, actually, go ahead of me. I will be right behind you.
Are you sure about that? I don't.
The deputy there kind of just backs off behind the door and waits.
Hey there, buddy. Miss me?
It's okay.
I start snapping incessantly with behind my back.
You can see they're all a little bit there on edge.
And we get him as we
They're,
walk
the,
by.
the little clips on their holsters are undone at the moment.
Yeah, let's keep
Just,
moving.
this guy has
Quit.
a blank, like, frightened stare.
I'm just
Oh.
snapping constantly at a slow rhythmic pace.
Let's.
I'm not doing anything.
Is the hotel just down the street from the sheriff's office?
Sheriff's office, actually, the old one that's currently now in downtown.
Look, we even had to drive further than you.
Oh yeah, we went through a journey.
Uh huh.
It was
Still done wrong.
spiritual.
We met some new friends along the way.
So
Well,
that's not 2 hours.
also, I would like it if you would apologize to the deputy and the park ranger you guys stole the truck from.
I'm
Opens up
sorry
the door,
you felt
push-
the need to
They're
give an
not there
apology.
currently. They're not currently there.
Yeah,
not here.
I'm pretty sure he's already seeing a doctor about falling into some poison ivy or whatever.
Well, I told him not to jump.
Okay.
We
Told
tied
him with
him
magic.
up for his own safety.
I move the passenger seat out of the way. All right,
I,
you get in the back.
I cast the do one thing that is beyond human limitations and try to break the handcuffs. After we're outside the building and there's no cops looking at my hands.
Okay. What, explain, like, action, like, go through it and say, like,
Okay.
describe the action.
So the snapping is my finger movement, the somatic components.
Okay.
And as it breaks, I'm going to say one word really quick in Latin.
Okay.
that is hopefully hard to decipher from just drunken mumbling.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to break my wrists apart. Just enough to break the chain, but not enough to be like, whew, I'm a bird!
Okay. Yeah, so you can kind of...
Ooh, I'm a bird!
Yeah,
Magic!
Yes. Use magic.
Oh, please.
It's a 2.
That's a 7. That's an 8.
It's an 8. Let's see if you have a glitch.
Oh man.
So the effect you want is...
Something beyond human limitation.
Yeah.
Superior wrist strength.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna say that as you do it, you don't actually break free like that. You've heated up the metal enough so it turns into slag. So there's like smattering of stainless steel droplets across behind you. And obviously you have burn marks on your wrists. They're pretty visible.
Ow, do you see what you did?
Speaking of which, mind you giving a girl some help?
Perfect.
Get in the back seat. You hang your hands out the window so it'll cool them off. I'm going
I
back to
could
the
just
hotel.
cast some magic on them.
That's enough!
Magic everything!
Magic explosion!
Really, we can go ahead and take a few minutes. Bathrooms.
Yeah, absolutely.
refresh, anything like that.
I think we'll take a 15-minute break. Sound good?
5 to 10.
Let's do a 10-minute break. 10-minute break's fine.
We'll be back.
After these messages.
Bye.
Dang it!
We'll be back.
Speaking through time! we hit about 300, maybe we should just go ahead and pitch in for a pound of dice.
Pitch in. What do you mean by pitch in?
Like we go ahead and the 300th subscriber to the channel
Buys us dice?
Oh, if
we purchase them a pound of dice.
A pound.
Yeah, isn't that like $20 on Amazon?
It's
I don't know.
like 10.
I get it.
10?
I mean,
we could probably get
we're
it
talking
at
about
cost.
Tabletop is an actual like floating retail store right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even a joke. I have like $1,000 worth of inventory.
It's pretty dope.
We are live right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
so-
figured as much.
Oh,
So when you said that, you committed to a pound of dice.
Yeah, I will
To-
commit to a pound of dice to our 300th subscriber. And on
I'm
our
just-
400th subscriber, I don't know. We have to get to that number or even
We'll do
close
the
to it.
pasties, though.
Well,
We'll do
here's
the pasties.
We'll do a
here's-
pasties episode where all
let's
the pasties,
let's get some
including the
Should be,
men.
you have to wear
some
just an entire
lingo
full suit,
correct
Kevin.
here. Let's get some lingo correct. We only have 4 subscribers.
Okay, so
We have like 257 followers.
yeah.
Does that
okay,
make sense?
So
So 300 subscribers will do the pasty episode.
Yes,
and for
I
400
I will wax and put. No, I will not.
Don't wax. That's a bad idea.
Well, no, what we do is
It ruins
we
half
turn
the fun.
our Chester into mana lanterns.
I could get some spray hair dye and we can make designs.
I'm down.
I don't think my hair is long enough for that around my.
Throw it.
I don't know if I can grow my
Yeah, let me
nipple
check.
hair that much.
Let me check if it's long enough.
Right.
So yeah, I am
That's a
tweeting it as
specific
well.
phrase.
Not about the
Not
pasties
just
and man
hair.
lanterns, but if we hit 400 followers on the
We
channel,
have okay. Hold on. We have somebody. There's somebody in the chat that's very, very interested in what we're speaking about.
What are you saying?
It's like I'm here. A pound die? What? Like
dice.
pound of dice.
Pound of dice.
So it is a smattering of dice, which comes out to weighing
Randomness.
a pound. A randomness.
I think
So,
each pack is guaranteed
pound,
at least
like-
6 identical sets.
Yeah.
we
5 or
talking
6.
Like
an imperial pound?
No, we're talking.
no, we're
about
talking
like
the
a,
royal we. Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
different
regular
kinds of
there's-
pounds.
there's
We're
time
not talking a
zones
kilo or a
and-
stone of dice.
A stone.
If we
That's
give you
20
a
pounds.
stone
That's a
of
lot.
dice, then
Yeah,
you
that'd be
can carve
huge.
your
That's a
own
lot.
dice.
Stone is actually technically 13.4.
But it's called 20 now, isn't
Is
it?
really?
Yeah.
No, I think it's still the official is 13.4,
Really?
something like that.
Okay,
13
well,
pounds. 13
I'm
pounds.
okay
it's
with
not
that.
a quatlu. It's not.
I thought it was
like,
honestly. I thought it was 20.
It's not a shizno. Whatever shizno is, I don't know.
You shizno.
Hey.
Hey,
But
hey.
I'm Canadian, so I go by the decimal system. So fuck y'all.
Hey.
Give me decimal
There's,
system.
there's,
Hey, I'm Mexican. I do too.
Right?
there's 2 kinds of people in the world.
Decimal
Those who use the
unite.
metric system and those who landed people on the moon. Boosh.
And
Dude, the Russians
DGD Knight
Haven't the Czech
1
people
says,
too?
"My name is
I don't think so.
Code."
the Russians never landed someone on the moon, did they?
So
I thought they did.
I think they just got people in space.
So,
Yeah.
That will speak to the
Yeah,
American
enough
school
moon
system.
talk.
I don't know what
Yes.
it does.
So
I will personally procure a pound of dice for our 400
I think-
follower.
400.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Oh
down
wait,
with that.
for 300.
300.
400.
And also, I was like, I mean, we have a very like he's been in here. He or she, it.
They.
I don't know if what kind of entity you are.
Do they have a name?
You could be. Are you
Alien?
Highway people.
non-corporeal? It could be a non-corporeal finding a way to type. I don't know.
Ghosts are real.
We're not judging. We're
Doesn't
just
mean
trying
I didn't
to-
say that. I just said, can they type? That was the question.
Can they
I
type?
I
Are you
believe
still
they're
there?
real, but can
we're,
they
We're
type?
talking to you. Hi.
Dave, if you're asking about the pound of dice, maybe I'll get you a pound of dice for Christmas. But if you want to
Christmas?
be the 300th follower, by all means, please.
What's Christmas got to do with
300
any of this?
follower.
I don't know.
In 3 months.
All right.
4
Because
months.
if we're talking
All right.
about Dave and Dave knows
Follow
who he
away.
is.
4 months.
Follow away, and Jim wants to give away, wants to buy things because obviously he has way too much money, and
I don't have
he
enough.
should be.
But I will make sure that I save up to get a pound of dice.
Speaking of
for our
that,
300
by the
followers.
end of here, I will be finding somebody either in the chat or as a follower or somebody who just actually gives a shit about this channel.
That's why you share people.
Yep. Share and share alike, follow and
Sharing
follow
is
alike.
caring.
Like,
Putting a
comment,
link for this.
subscribe.
We really don't know what we're doing.
We are trying.
What we really like doing is just building community and playing games. That's
Yeah.
really all we do. We're not in it for making money or fame or giving away dice, but we do that anyways.
Because we love our community.
But by the end of here,
You all are wonderful.
it's a me, Dave. DGD Knight says it's Dave because there's only one Dave in the world.
Oh, of course.
So we obviously know this Dave.
Hi,
Does
Dave.
anybody
No,
know a
I
Dave?
obviously know
I know
this Dave.
I know one Dave.
I know you now. Dave.
I know several
Two.
Daves. One being formerly an artist for Bungie.
Oh,
I don't
cool.
think I know
Yeah.
a single Dave.
He's now working.
I know a
for
couple.
Isn't
He's
there
now
an
working
old
for
Kids in
Respawn
the Hall
Entertainment.
sketch about the Daves I know? Anybody? No? It's
No.
okay, I'll stick with that.
Anyways,
Everybody.
Hi, Dave.
Everyone
we
is
appreciate
Dave.
your love and support, Dave.
But by the end of here, the end of this show here, and we usually cut off about 9:30. So we're gonna find somebody to give away a Hero Forge mini, and I don't know how to go about that. I think Jim has something planned or
Yeah,
something.
once I get the name of the individual, I'll get their email address and I will email them their gift certificate from Hero Forge. For one $25 mini, and I guess I'll pay for shipping.
And Dave says hi, Jim. So it may be your
It's
Dave.
his Dave.
Yeah, it's
So-
my older brother.
I feel like
Oh,
that's
man.
cheating. We have to exclude him.
Yeah.
Well,
We're an inclusive environment,
Yeah,
so
we don't
even if
exclude
they're related to Jim, we have to
Shun,
include them.
Shun.
shun the
Shun the
non-believer.
non-Jimmer.
Bad shit.
Shun the non-believer. Hold on to our tongues. Yes. So, well, let's just get back to the game. But I really want to put that out there, and I really want to give somebody a Hero Forge. I know Jim does, and I'm the one that dropped the ball on all of that. So,
Are you going to continue to take care of us?
Yeah. yeah.
cool thing is you
Daddy
can't see
Nate.
me, but you can hear me now.
Captain Rush.
All right, let's see if I can put the map on here.
I did have a D&D character who was a
Oh, there's the
sea
map.
captain.
I'm going to turn my microphone if I push the right button.
Right button.
Oh no! Why did we go?
The right button was the left button. What? English language is so stupid.
Can we get some tape to put over the button? Just it kills everyone.
It's on the left side. It's just labeled right.
It's all you guys have at
So we last pick up. We pick up having just gotten Lexi and Willow out of jail, the deputy, and they're now finding themselves back at the motel, just on the edge of Old Town. This sort of mission in Spanish colonial themed motel.
Hey,
Yes,
look,
wait.
it's an English style pub. Let's stop over for a quick little, how you say, pint.
No, keep going.
Come on, we'll
Look,
drink.
I push open the door. Look, I told you I could have healed the girl if you just let me have a moment with her. There's no reason she needed to be so confrontational.
Well, let's see. You guys stole a park ranger truck.
It wasn't stealing, we were just borrowing it.
We were going to give it back.
He gave it to us.
Of his
All
own
of you
free
get this
will.
look of, are you fucking kidding me right now? Let's see. The ranger was bound in the bed of the truck.
For his
managed
own
to get
protection.
out.
He was not bound in the bed of a truck. He was laying there of his own volition.
For safety.
I should have been a carpenter. Anyway.
Just because Ranger Rick doesn't
I know the
doesn't know
the
how to
name
move
is funny.
his
but-
arms or legs. That was his fault.
And then when you were stopped by a sheriff's deputy, you
Shot first.
She well, that's kind
She
of
was
funny because
very
she got
rude.
winged in the arm because someone pulled out a hunting rifle
And don't forget that her gun dissolved in her hand.
Look,
and
she shot me first.
I was
After her gun
protecting my-
dissolved in her hand.
I was protecting my friend. Okay, you don't understand because you're not a woman like us, but we have to stand. We have to stand for each other. We have to protect each other as one. To
Damn right, girl.
50% of the world's population are women. I get stuck with these two. Look, we're gonna go back. We're gonna figure out what's going on. and you are going to remain civil.
I'm
I'm going to say that you, as you guys were leaving, you were given the case files.
Well,
Make life
now
easier.
we're going to be going over these case files, and eventually, maybe
We should get a drink for the road then.
we know.
Absolutely. I mean, that's like half the point of going over case files is to drink. While you do it.
No.
Yes.
We can drink afterwards. He still owes us $50.
You're right. You're right. He absolutely does.
So, looking through the case files,
After a furrowed browing,
there
yeah,
have been
we start
4
going over the
bodies.
case files.
4 bodies that have been found, all desiccated, all with a puncture with puncture marks on their shoulder or neck.
How many puncture marks?
2.
Okay.
So you guys thinking vamps?
Kind of
Yes.
all found along this side. And today, a person, well, the last person to die, his name was Eric Johnson, A-R-I-C. He was found over here by the lake. That's kind of this reservoir in Holst Colt Park. And today, sometime last night, a man named Philip Evans went missing, also in Holst Colt Park.
So all of those dots are people who went missing?
So, no, these ones were found. This one's the person who just went missing.
Okay.
So he's dead.
Last known location.
Oh,
They all had gone missing beforehand, but there was a 2 to 3 day period before they were found.
All on the edge of the park.
Yes.
Alright, so
And this guy was found yesterday morning.
so we need to go into the park.
Let's kill some vamps.
Not just yet. They got the bodies on ice.
Yes, bodies are on ice at the morgue, which is on this edge of town here.
Okay, well you guys do that. I'm gonna do some vampires.
No, just come with us. It'll be fun. We'll get to explore the inner workings of the human body.
So many dead bodies.
Just quick information. Eric Johnson, a young man, mid-20s, married to a woman named Alyssa Johnson. Their apartment is over here. Put AJ because we left AJ apartment. And Philip Evans was known to be dating someone named Francesca Brooks. Her apartment is on this side.
I feel like your bureaucracy just slows everything down because we go in there, maybe an hour later, just have the problem solved. But no, you guys have to do all the investigation and then go check the body and then go check the
So
people.
let me tell you this. So if you show up there and you get mauled by whatever the hell is over there, who's going to save you then? It's not all like the book.
if it's
You
not a
are
vampire, we should
acting
be
like
aware.
I'm just gonna die. I don't die, obviously. I've been around for centuries.
You did have that demon thing in you.
Regardless, I've been around for centuries.
You don't have the demon thing in you anymore, honey.
Oh God, thank God. I mean, that's why my face is so pretty now.
It is something to behold.
I think her other half is talking.
Anyway, we should definitely figure out something to make sure we're right about the vampires before we go in. If they're not vampires, they could very well kill us. That's not good.
I mean,
And
if
I'll
they're
do
not
it later.
vampires, then we'll just kill some non-vampires.
Yeah, but killing non-vampires means we've killed human beings, and that's not what we're all about.
I mean, human
Unless
beings
they're
are a lot
Nazis.
scarier.
Unless they're Nazis.
Those were Nazi zombies.
And we technically
Again, there's no problem with killing Nazis.
Okay, well, they were also zombies.
How do you think the organization got started? We were fighting Nazis in World War II, and just so happens one of the guys that was running it was some professor in Illinois.
Oh, that guy.
Indiana Jones reference.
Yeah, I know.
Quite a fun fellow.
Really? Professor Henry Jones Jr.? No one speaks about his son, though.
Indiana was the dog.
So, yeah, let's go look at these bodies before someone decides to become another body. And we'll go from there.
So, you guys all head to the medical examiner?
Yep.
Short jump, about 15 minutes to get over there. You arrive at the morgue, county morgue. led to the medical examiner who informs you that the first 3 victims, the bodies have been released to the families and then they were cremated. This person here, Eric Johnson, however, is still on ice.
So it's not a colossal waste of time, just a minor waste of time.
I mean, why does it feel like that? I mean, I'm just doing my job.
Can we see the body?
Mr. Quincy, is it?
Yeah.
Quincy. No, we're going deep with the references here, folks. This is
Yeah.
a normal one-shot action.
Is that Quincy with an E or Quincy just with a plain Y?
Quincy with a plain Y.
Okay.
That's who Klugman was. You gotta go with that.
Okay, Dr. Quincy. Yeah, so what do you want to know about the body?
Well, you said it was.
I mean, he's going to show you the body, obviously.
So you said it had these 2 puncture marks. Where are they?
Let's roll for an investigation.
So sharp,
Investigate
right?
a mystery.
Investigate a mystery.
Oh,
Hey, my first roll of the night.
I
With
got
an 8.
6.
Okay, so you got a 6.
I got
Mark experience.
5.
Mark experience. And you got a 8.
8.
Okay. So you can ask one of the following questions. You get 1. That's plus sharp, by the way.
Okay. Is it the list of questions that you have there? Or
Yeah. So what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can it hurt? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What is it going to do? What is being concealed here?
I have a terrible question.
Yeah.
Can I read the mind of something that is deceased? Can I read its past memories?
Yes, there's use magic, which you can observe past events. Observe another time or place.
Does my telepathy help me with that?
No, it would just be a straight plus weird roll.
I can
So what
try
question
that.
you want to ask? Obviously, he shows you the marks of that, but for you first, let's resolve that.
So, besides what could have caused it, like, you could probably look at the questions on my phone because I have a book.
It's
right
they're on this.
Oh, okay. What can it do?
What can it do? By looking at the body, whatever this creature is, the insides aren't there. It's a hollow husk. All the moisture's been taken out, the organs have been taken out, and the bite marks are larger than human teeth.
Nom nom nom.
So this isn't a vampire, is it?
No. Reports found in Mexico said there might be a possibility of some chupa thingy.
Chupa thing.
There's a real good ring
It
to
looks
it.
more like a puma.
Don't make up mythical creatures.
Sam Hill is a puma.
Alright, so I get to the head of it, I put one hand on each side of the noggin,
Okay.
try to summon its memories.
Yeah, use magic.
So that is a 9 plus 2.
So it's 11. So works that issues, you choose the effect, which I believe is to observe another place or time. What particular events are you trying to...
I'm trying to get a look at whatever killed him. Or at least the moments leading up to its death.
leading up to its death?
Yes.
It loses, so it shows you a series of pictures, and then it goes blank, and then ends. So the last parts of his memories are blank. He cannot remember them. Whether he was conscious or not, can't tell from this. But what you do see is nighttime forest, a very beautiful young lass, sort of almost with this golden light, and then he remembers bliss, and then nothing after that.
Huh. So tell my pardon. Got
Is her
it?
name Faith?
No, her name is not Faith. You get out of here.
So it drains the moisture out of something, but all the internal organs are still there?
No, all the internal organs have been
Pulled out.
pulled out.
There's no visible...
No visible marks on the torso, on the stomach, no areas where it was ripped open. It just seems that they're the only non-traditional orifices, holes on the body, are the two puncture wounds, two rather large puncture wounds on the shoulder and neck.
So, drains. It ate all the innards but left the skin there.
Yep.
Nom nom nom.
Yes.
Obviously. Indubitably.
Indeed, of course.
Hip hip, cheerio. I re-rolled my investigation, and I've got no magic with what to use at this point in time.
Okay. You can actually talk to the medical examiner.
That's a lot of effort. I mean, I could just cast magic and figure out everything I need to know without ever talking to anyone ever. That's
How?
why we wizards exist.
How? What would you do? Or did you say that out loud, or is that you Brad, saying that?
That's me saying it.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go up to the medical examiner and ask him if they found anything about the missing internal organs. Was there anything out in the wild? Anything that they figured out in the autopsy?
He goes back to his office, pulls out a couple things, looks through. Yeah, the autopsies revealed that all the organs were missing. Like anything in the internal cavity was gone.
Was that the same case as with your other people that you picked up?
On all 4 victims so far.
Was it the same organs? Was it all the organs?
All the organs. There were marks of. There's some sort of burn mark.
It wasn't me.
No. I mean, in the bodies beforehand, in the inner cavities, there's some sort of, like.
Cauterized?
No, it more looks like a chemical burn, a chemical reaction, of some sort, like acid.
Something could have liquefied the insides and sucked it up like a straw.
What? What sort of creature would? There's nothing in existence that can do that.
Yeah.
You're not spending enough time on the internet then.
She's a bit funny sometimes.
Yeah, I'm seeing like.
It's
Can I
okay.
see your credentials again?
I'm Agent Peckinpah of the FBI, and these are my
Psychics!
Not psychics.
I'm not a psychic. I'm Agent Marigold.
Do you have credentials as well?
No.
Why don't you just hold up your Blockbuster card and say that you're...
Because he doesn't need my
Nice.
credentials. He has your credentials. He can figure it out from there.
They're observers.
Can I ask you guys to leave?
No.
Can
You can't ask the
shuffle
FBI to
for me,
leave.
guys?
Do you know
No,
the
no,
FBI are?
let me rephrase
You know,
this. Can I ask you to leave? Because I don't see any credentials here. You have no business being here. He on the other hand, is fine FBI agent, but this is a place of business. This is
Are
state
you
property.
telling me that you would ask the FBI to leave? Well, I'm going to have my chief officer in here in 5 minutes. He will be giving you a call, and he will be chewing your ass out. You will be out of a job.
Okay, roll manipulate someone. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you +1 for it on this. 'Cause I think that's pretty good.
What is manipulate?
Roll plus charm.
Oh, this is gonna be
You
fun.
actually have points in charm.
I have
don't.
1 point in charm. I got. You said I had +1?
+1 forward, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna...
I've got a 6.
You got a 6. Mark experience. Yeah.
You do
This Emmy Quincy is just furious, and he's just yelling at you to get out of his office, to leave.
Can I use magic and summon a monster into the room?
No!
You
No! Don't do that!
what would be the purpose of what's your reason behind doing
I want
that?
to scare him out of the room.
It's the monster! That is a literal demon from hell you were trying to summon.
Well, he's getting on my hot-tempered nature, and I'm pretty.
Yes! Oh yes, I'm exactly down for this. You feel that bubbling up of that demonic residue.
Do I have
You know
any inkling
what?
of what she's doing?
Yes, you do. You
Probably
see this.
people look
You've
on my
seen this
face.
before.
I cast Bind Person on her.
Okay, you're gonna use some magic. Okay.
Ah, this is good. I've got 9. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9.
Fine. Okay. Where's that? Not
love
on
being
use
in the wall
magic
right now.
is I believe you don't get any. No, you do get a glitch.
I do get a glitch at a 9.
Okay. I'm gonna say that the glitch.
The effect
She
is weakened, I
summons
think?
like a
Yeah, I'm
baby
gonna say
seal.
the effects are shortened.
Okay.
I'm gonna give some leeway there. I feel bad. You've had some bad luck.
There is no good luck in this game.
You've had some really bad luck lately. So yeah, I'm gonna say that it's not weakened. It's just shortened. We have enough time to remove her from the premise or remove her from the situation.
So I do this.
I will suck your eyeballs out of your skull, motherfucker.
You can't speak.
I do this behind Quincy's back, or whatever his name is. And then I walk up and quickly try to catch her before she falls. Oh, I do know you love bondage, friend. Come on, let's go outside for a little bit.
So, you'll have to excuse the theatrics. That's what they do.
I get psychics at home.
Oh, yeah. That's just a bunch of hogwash sometimes. Is there any connection or correlation between the 3 previous people they had? Like, where did they live? Because I know the police reports are saying that
they all lived relatively close by. I mean, it's not a big town, but the one thing that I did notice that from
your amateur sleuthing,
yes, is that they all went on runs there. They've all been there before. They all go on runs there. Always late at night. I mean, relatively late at night. Not like, like 2 o'clock in the morning, but like
That's
8 or 9.
Morning.
You're not there.
Come on, let's go get a drink.
You're currently bound up by magic. I'm gonna say by the time you get her outside the building,
As I'm
it
leaving,
freezes.
can I try to pocket his wallet?
No.
Oh, you disappoint me.
No, I'm saying you have your hands full with the situation. I like the idea.
This situation.
He lets you know that they all, based on the police reports, they all run through Host Colt Park.
okay.
Your character is wonderful.
I know, I'm so happy.
Can I also get in all the paperwork that they gave me at the sheriff's office, did they also include the autopsy reports?
Yeah. They have all the stuff on hand.
What does this guy do for burial, or is he going to be cremated?
That's up to I guess Miss Johnson. You know the location where she lives. She lives in a house over here. The suburbs.
Alright. Well, if anything else comes up, or if you do any other thinking, let me know. I'll keep in touch.
Will do.
Alright. Thank you, and I apologize for my wacky compatriot.
I just hope I never have to see them again.
Believe me,
at
I'm
least
wishing
for a
I'd
while.
never met her to begin with.
He laughs.
Walk out.
Okay. You were there?
I know, but my character feels it through her soul because she trusts you more than anybody else in the universe.
And telepathy.
You're making it really hard to keep that trust going, kid.
It's one way right now.
So,
Blind devotion. Yes.
blind devotion doesn't mean you're going to magic people, okay? That's not how it works.
You really do need to leave the magicking to me.
Actually,
my nerves.
you should leave the magicking to nobody until we need it. And
And
right now, we don't need
She's good. She is very
very
good at what
good.
she does.
How many experience do you have currently?
3.
3. I have none.
Man, if we
and
level
that's
you up
probably
today, I'll
because
laugh.
it's
I'll be
okay.
happy, because then I can get an extra thing.
I know, I just leveled up.
Did you really?
Yeah.
5? You already leveled up.
Mostly because I was doing a bunch of shit back to back in the beginning of the
Oh my god.
And then you're all like, oh, yeah, you'll level up again. I was like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, you can absolutely level in the middle of this. Just let me know when you do.
Oh, yeah, I did. And
Oh.
my weird is now +3.
Okay.
Which is the max.
Maximum, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think we should go talk to the family members, and after that, I think we should go back to the sheriff's office and tell them to, maybe have a plan, and maybe I need to call 6 up and
Maybe
make
close
a
the park
requisition.
down.
If you close the park down, then nobody can go play in the park.
Yes, that's the point.
Play at your own risk, just like the ocean. Swim at your own risk.
There aren't soul-sucking terrors in the
Okay,
but I mean,
we'll throw a sign up saying play at your own risk.
I will say that you look at the police reports. There is a witness for Philip Evans' disappearance. That's Officer Dale Randall and Eliza White.
Ooh, We need to go talk to them.
They're all at the sheriff's department.
You said witnesses, as in they saw it happen?
Based on the report, the report is very vague.
They
Okay.
probably saw something weird if they're not putting details on.
But, so there are 3 people to go talk to.
So, reporting officer was Dale Randall. Who's the other one?
Eliza Wright. They're partners.
Like, deputy, like, foot cops, all that stuff?
Yeah, SWAT cars.
Manpower.
Let's go talk to Mrs. Johnson first. I feel like she'll give us the best lead.
Okay.
I will go whichever way the pub is closest to. So we
You guys can
drink
split
our
up.
way
I mean, you
in.
don't have to all do this together.
No, we have to do it together. There's no splitting up in this group.
That's true.
We're friends forever.
BFFs!
Oh!
Aren't you glad that they called us?
Get in the fucking car!
I saved your life once. I don't want no sass.
Get in the goddamn car!
You know what? You have right to sass me. You don't have right to sass me.
Just barreling down. So you guys go
this
to...
is them telling them to get in the car
Oh.
so we can go.
Okay, hold on. First off, where's our $50?
Yes.
So,
I mean,
who are you guys going to speak to first?
I guess he wanted to go speak with the spouse, so we're gonna go see Mrs. Johnson.
And
The
while we're
last
in the
person to
car-
go... The person who just died and the person to go missing is Philip Evans, dating Francesca Brooks. So, you guys arrive at the Johnson residence.
I'm drinking some wine that I had hidden in his car for the past couple years.
It's straight vinegar. It is unpalatable.
It's awful, and I keep making a face, but I keep drinking it for some reason.
I need you to roll an act. No. You just okay. Yeah, you drink it. You're gonna feel sick tomorrow. I feel even sick a little bit later tonight.
It's okay. I can magic you better.
You can use magic to heal.
Well, you know, if you get a bad enough hangover, you might as well just drink in the morning. Then there's no hangover.
Jeez.
So that's the kind of
You guys
hangover
arrive
get
at
out of
the
it.
house. It's very nice. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Very nice family home.
Okay, before we go in there, she knows that her husband is dead, right?
Yes.
God, I
Okay.
hope so.
That would be very awkward.
It's not the first. It wouldn't be the first time.
So, before we go in there, how are we going to do this?
I play back up.
No,
Let's
you stay in the car and drink your vinegar.
Let's not go in playing cop. That sounds like a terrible idea that's going to get her nowhere.
I mean, that's how you get information out of people.
Well, we could just go in being missionaries or priests. People like talking
How-
priests.
You know,
How
that's
about
a true
we
statement.
just talk to her about what happened and if she recalls?
You don't like disguises?
No.
That's like the best part of the job, man.
It is.
This is not some sort of weekly thing where we bounce from city to city wearing fantasious disguises. I know I'm using the wrong words, I don't care. And trying to solve a murder mystery when it turns out the butler did it. This is real fucking life.
Really? It
Scooby-Doo?
feels like it's a bi-weekly event.
You get out of here. you
say
you
anything.
leave. You leave.
Okay, I'm gone.
Don't be an idiot. Neither of you cast magic.
Look,
And let's go in there and let's talk like normal people. And I know that's a bit of a stretch, but
I'm
let's
always
go.
normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go.
Nate has a stomach ulcer.
3 days till retirement.
So, the door opens. Young woman in her mid-20s. She's obviously red, puffy eyes. Her husband just died.
Oh, you're such a
she
cute
says-
crier.
um,
I mean, look.
She was
has
really-
a- she
she
doesn't
was
have
really
snot on her face.
How
and it's
can you help? How can I
You'll
help
have
you?
to excuse these missionaries. Hi, I'm Detective Peckinpah from the FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions about
Yeah, come on
your
in.
husband's passing.
You two can
I-
stay outside.
I
I'll
walked-
be with you in a minute.
Oh, I was gonna say
I'm
I
sorry,
walked right through the
we're
door
with
and I
you.
shut it and hit the deadbolt.
So,
And then I peek out the little window that's right next to the door. And
I'm
like,
going to blow this window open with fire if you do not open it.
I would
Man.
like to use telepathy to unlock the door.
That's telekinesis.
Different
Very
I'm
different.
telling the door to unlock. The door's in its mind.
Oh,
And
click.
as she
All right.
stares at the door, nose bleeding, and finally the door opens up like,
Okay,
looking
11,
at that
calm
all
down.
I'm going to go around, hop her fence, Coming with.
Always.
Okay, I'm gonna hop her fence into her backyard. I assume she has a backyard.
Yeah, she does. Very nice.
And then once I'm out of sight of pretty much anyone, presumably,
Okay.
I'm going to cast a spell to watch this conversation happen.
Oh,
So-
using magic.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, roll use
Oh,
magic. I'll let you guys both. Wait, no, you don't need to roll, but you both be able to participate because you're both magic users.
I
Oh.
got a nice 6.
6.
Here, let me try for you.
So I'm
You guys.
Oh!
No, it's fine. This happens to both of you because of her, because of your roll, Lexi. Instead of scrying on events, you find yourselves trapped for the next 30 minutes.
Trapped as in where?
You are currently where you're standing, as if you've been frozen in
time.
place.
Can we still see, move, talk, and say?
You
in
cannot
this?
speak. You can move. You can't move. You can't speak, but you can still look around. You currently sit in the back of this house, frozen like statues. Inside, what's going on?
Okay, so what I was gonna imagine if they were gonna be able to do stuff in the
Make sure you
backyard.
mark experience.
I did.
I was thinking
I
they
know.
were gonna clop the fence and stand there, and they were gonna be talking and arguing, and I'm staring at them through the window, and obviously
You can't see them from there.
Oh.
This is a parlor that doesn't look in the backyard.
I was saying they were gonna be looking in the backyard, and I'm
like
making
this-
sure she faces me so she doesn't see the. dumb
As you
shit
walk in, there's
backyard.
staircase at least to the second floor. Kitchen in the back. There's like a small parlor sitting area to the left, where she takes you. Has a nice bay window looking out in front of the house, which has a really nice view of the mountains over there.
So, could you tell me what happened exactly? I know they sent the report and they sent me out here to take a look to see what's going on.
My husband, he always goes on nightly runs in the park nearby. I told him recently, that people going missing there, that he should just avoid it. But he was always kind of a bullheaded guy. But it's just so weird. I mean, obviously, I thought he was just lost somewhere, and obviously it's not a very big part, but still.
What did he do for?
Oh, he works at he works at the bank.
The bank.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anybody that could also contribute to his whereabouts? Did anybody know about his habits? Anything like that?
No, I mean the weird thing is he never left home without his wedding band. This beautiful silver heirloom, and same with his. He always wore like a silver crucifix.
Cross.
And
A cross.
yeah,
Do you have it?
it wasn't found on his body. It wasn't found in the police reports. They didn't seem to have it, and it was gone.
So
I don't know.
He always wore them, and when they found him, they were gone.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, they're expensive. Not really hugely expensive, but I mean they're probably worth a couple dozens of dollars. But I mean, they're more sentimental. It's a couple dozens. More sentimental than anything else. I mean, obviously you can probably hawk them together for like $60, but they cost $200 together.
Did the sheriff's department, did they go through any of the pawn shops looking for those items?
They did. They never found anything. I mean, it's only been like a day and a half since, but I don't think. I mean, his body. It's just so weird to see his body like that. It's like those old moments you saw in like horror movies or like from like the King Tut exhibits and stuff like that.
Yeah, believe me, I feel like I'm living in a horror movie every day, especially now more than ever.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So
It's just so weird.
Yeah, it totally is weird. Ma'am, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my number in case something comes up. I can give you a call
Of course.
and take down her number on my phone. And
She has the card machine because you. Well, ask for her number, or do you give her like a card?
I do both. So
Okay.
the card has the number. Number gets transferred to Carol. Carol transfers it over to me.
Okay. So you get it, so you have a callback number.
Yeah. So in case anything comes up, if somebody comes by or anything, just give me a call and I'll do my best to come over here, or I'll send the deputies over.
Okay.
We're gonna make sure we find what happened to your husband.
Okay. But before you cut off, anything, tea, coffee, water, anything?
Do you have any bottled water? Because I'm pretty sure my compatriots could use a little hydration.
Compatriots?
They're observers. They're wanting to write a book about. It's like weird crime, so it's going to be like.
Are some of those missionaries or some of the other people?
I might have said missionaries by mistake because they had talked about it in the car. They think that investigations are all fanciful or fanciful, fanciful,
like in the TV shows.
Yeah,
dramas and stuff like that.
Yeah, like
makes sense.
Like
they really look like missionaries. I get it. Yeah, she walks back to the kitchen, not paying attention to that, and you hear a scream for a second. You hear a scream.
I walk into the kitchen. And
she has a rolled up piece of newspaper and she just swatted a spider. It's like, fucking spiders. She hands you the bottle of water.
What kind of spider is that?
Is that a longlegs probably? Harmless to humans. Anything else I can help you with?
No, I'll go ahead and take these. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Walk out. I place the bottles of water in their hands, and then.
You don't know where we're at.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I walk out.
At this time, you guys are free.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, we missed it.
Look, sometimes my magic's used for fun, sometimes my magic's used for work, sometimes they get mixed up.
Here's some water. We're gonna go.
I'm not gonna ask.
We're gonna go talk
how did it go?
It went fine, actually. Well, let's go talk to Mr. Evans's girlfriend.
Okay. So you guys pass by the park and you see there's a squad car kind of parked there just waiting by, and you see there's a man and a woman sitting in the front. And you guys pass on to Francesca.
They're wearing police uniforms?
Well, they're in a squad car, so yes. Well,
Okay.
sheriff's deputies, but still.
I mean, we were in a car with markings also, without wearing
yeah.
uniforms.
No, they are wearing
Plain
uniforms.
clothes.
Okay.
They're not plain clothes. They look like officers on patrol or watching something.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what they're looking at.
I mean, there's been a rash of disappearances and murders. They're probably
They're probably
I mean,
making
they're
sure no one
watch
else
us.
gets murdered or disappeared.
so. You guys pull up to the apartments.
Do you have any liquor in your glove box? I ran out of all my older stuff back here.
I really don't know why you got her water. You know she doesn't drink that.
It's poison.
So, yeah. So as you guys walk up to the house, walk up to the apartment, you realize it's one of the places you have to be buzzed in to enter. It's a little new construction.
It's
Hello.
yeah. Hi, this is the Agent Peckinpah with the FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Philip Evans.
Oh, yeah. Just 1 second. Click.
You just have no sense of flair.
I mean,
This
really.
is not the time for flair.
This is
It's
exactly.
always the time for
What
flair.
other time for flair is there?
I mean, the team concept is professional hunters.
You can be professional and still have a bit of joy in life. It's
I
true.
mean, life's all about the fun.
So, you guys head upstairs to her apartment. She works. She lives on the 3rd floor. Even from this distance, you guys can kind of see the edges of the forest, of the state park, the whole Skull Park, not the state park.
So, did he have any enemies? Anybody
Who
out
are
to
you?
get him?
Who are you?
You'll have to excuse me. This is my friend Willow.
Hello.
She's also a consulting defective. This is
Defective.
It's a very long story.
Sure it is.
This is
He's a bit bad
Lexi,
with
my
it.
associate. She's a consultant as well. I'm
Lexi,
helping
go
them
with
write a
her.
book about weird crimes, and this kind of sort of seems to fit the bill.
Yeah, you're
My
fucking telling
apologies.
me. This is the fucking weirdest
My
shit in the world.
apologies for saying it's.
Why do you
weird,
say
but-
that?
Look, all the disappearances, they've kept out the details of the deaths from the papers. I mean, straight up, this is a weird fucking rash of deaths. I mean, like, some sort of fucking serial killer, some shit like going on there, something weird. Something maybe not even natural.
No.
Yeah, it's
you have any
pretty
inkling?
weird and interesting.
I don't know.
Be quiet,
we
mate.
got this.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this, like, I'm
Tell me
sitting
more about
here-
this. I need it for my book. What do you think is weird, strange about this?
It's just there's so much being left out. I mean, obviously, Phillips is gone. I want to find him. I don't think he's dead or anything's bad happened to him yet. But I want to find him, and trust me, I'm going to go find him. But I honestly think there's just something not right going on here.
Do you think the police are trying to cover up?
Embarrassed, more like it. People do a lot to
Was
cover that.
was Philip doing anything the day he disappeared?
He doesn't normally go on a run in Whole Skull Park. He usually drives out to the edges of the state forest and kind of jogs on some of the hiking paths.
And you don't know why he would have gone out to Whole Skull Park?
He works in downtown, and he had to work late last night. And
Where does he work at?
he works at some corporate job. I don't really know.
Was he wearing anything like that was made of silver? Jewelry?
No.
Nothing?
Oh wait, no. It's really weird, but he has this like silver pocket watch that his father, who died a couple years back, gave to him when he was a kid. Kind of a lucky charm. I mean, it's some tiny, dinky little like 2-inch blade, nothing big, but it's it's sentimental value. It's like
A pocket watch?
pocket
Or
knife.
Pocket knife?
It's a pocket watch with a knife in it.
Those
cool,
things are
actually.
very fancy.
I mean, he probably had he always has it on him. I mean, like even when he goes running, it's kind of weird. I mean,
What does it look like?
it's like a folding blade,
Okay.
silver blade. I mean,
So it would look plain. There's no designs. No.
I mean, there's some nice designing on like what it folds into, but I mean, it's not like it's not engraved or anything. But yeah, I mean, he normally goes out for a run in the Point Diablo State Forest, just along the hiking paths. But last night he had to work late, and he came home. He was just exhausted, so he just went close to home and went to the park instead. Not his usual hiking area, not his usual running area.
How long was he gone for before you noticed?
Well, he didn't come back last night. He usually comes back at like 11, latest,
And what time did you call the cops? I assume you called the cops.
about midnight or so.
Are you sure you didn't run off with any mistress?
Look, there were those rumors, but they're unfounded. And that was before me. That was with somebody else. And honestly, he's a good guy. He would never do that to me.
Wait. He was seeing someone else before?
Yeah, I mean, that's how dating works. But
Oh, do tell how dating works. I'd love to have a couple notes.
I'm gonna have to ask you to roll manipulate someone on that one to get more information from this.
Hey, it's probably going to be the first time I get experience.
Hey!
You're right.
3!
You have
Yeah.
a negative?
Jeez, your charm is bad.
It's more like I'm the blunt object.
This is why we don't let you talk.
So she's like, I mean, look, that's all in the past. There's no need to worry about that. It's not relevant.
I didn't mean to say anything unfounded.
No,
I
it's completely okay. I'm sure you're new here in town. You're investigating. You're following all your options, but it really doesn't pertain to it in any way.
One last question.
Yeah.
Is there a town busybody?
I'm a busybody.
Yes.
Is this the 1700s?
I mean,
It's like
I know it sounds weird, but
and he's sitting here writing down stuff. He's like,
no. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but I always get the feeling like,
a bit old.
look, this town obviously has a history with the occult, and Joan Colt and Reinhard Holst, they're alleged occultists. Alleged occultists, and there's a lot of occult themed places in town. A lot of little like emporiums and kid shops, but there's one that it's like the best in town. It's Tavar. What's it called?
Tavar.
It's called Tavar's Oculate Emporium. It's put on a map here.
Oh, you're gonna marker a map.
Absolutely. I take a map from you like a quest giver in a role playing game. Tavares. Well, it's Topars. Tavares.
Hold on, can we quick save right here?
No. Please, quick saving.
Tovar?
F5.
Tavar.
Tavar?
I
So
feel
he
like I
watches
did
the place while the
something
master's
clever.
away? Oh wait, that's Torgo's.
Now listen here.
Tavars, okay.
I mean, you guys are like palm readings and tarot cards, but like he's surprisingly accurate. It's weird.
We should go there next, guys.
But honestly, like the cops haven't been doing the job. So
Okay.
tonight I'm going out to the whole school park and I'm looking for myself. So
How about you come with us instead?
I'm with you. Why would I want to do that?
Why would you want to go out alone?
If you do.
Because it's been taking single men. Oh, not single men. It's been taking young men. I feel like as a woman I'm pretty fine.
Bring your gun
Yeah.
with you, just in case.
Oh,
Ma'am,
look at him. Yeah.
ma'am, just please let professionals handle it. I know you don't trust the sheriff's department, and me, I've just come out of here just today, but just please stay in your home. Don't.
I just roll manipulate somebody. You got two of those, boy.
How about
I
this?
believe in you. I don't believe in
Five.
you anymore.
5.
That's not bad.
She looks and she's like, okay, you're right. You're absolutely right.
But really,
Mark
if you,
experience.
but really, if you want to come out with some company, we can go and find this thing and figure out what happened to your boyfriend.
Look, I dig the idea of ladies night out, but honestly, I don't know you from Adam, so I think I'm gonna pass.
The good news is, Adam knows you.
That's
knows
weird.
everyone.
That's really weird.
Well,
I'm a strange person.
thank you.
You'll come
thank
to
you for
enjoy
your
it.
time, ma'am.
I don't know if I will.
You will.
And we appreciate the help. And please,
Of course.
until this investigation's over, please stay where you're at, and don't really talk to the media about anything. We'll do our best to help find Philip. Okay.
Okay.
So you said use magic only lasts how long?
30 minutes.
That's disappointing.
Sorry. You gonna bar her door closed?
I was going to try, yes.
Is there
Sorry.
is there another sheriff's another deputy over there?
Oh, better idea.
Where?
Like near her place.
No. Not really necessarily watching over her, because obviously it's been men who've been abducted and killed, not women.
So the entire sheriff's department is maxed out.
Not necessarily. They're spread a little bit thin, but they're not like spread thin.
What time is it right now?
It's probably about 3 o'clock.
Okay.
No, it's about 4 o'clock. About 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, technically it's 9/11.
Who?
You get out of here.
So,
I see.
we should come back here close to 9 p.m. and just, make sure she's all right.
Alright,
And also, I'll make sure she can't leave.
sounds good.
I think we could also keep an eye on her. If she goes into the park, we'll be able to stop her before she gets any deeper in there.
In the meantime, let's go talk to this fortune teller. See if I ever get a boyfriend.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey, get in the car.
So you guys need to go to
Oh, Nate, I knew you felt the same way.
When the day comes, I hope it's when you're putting me in the earth, so you can let me down one more time.
Ouch.
All right, get in the car.
That was mean.
You've been watching too many meme shows.
So
All the memes.
you guys go to Tavares, right?
Yep.
So you arrive at the place. It looks like it's just a single doorway in an alleyway sized space between
A
two
little
big
sign.
buildings, and it's a very nice. It looks like maybe it once been a very nice looking sign, but it's a little bit decayed. But the place looks. People stop and looking like, oh, it's really cool. And you see this kind of an influx of people going in. Like, this place looks like it's actually maybe at the moment busy, but it can be very busy at times.
Ooh, hole in the wall. Come on, guys. Let's do this.
Right, let's go inside. Meet the nice, crazy fortune teller.
So you guys walk in, and the place is obviously larger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Obviously.
Holy crap, it's a motherfucking TARDIS.
It's very dark in here, very dingy looking. Like, some of the objects, there's huge, tall wooden shelving, and the objects on the top are clearly covered in thick dust. You see even there's a crystal ball that, as you look at it, there's a slight glimmer of light peeking out through some of the openings in the dust shell around it.
This place is amazing.
And
I want to live
almost
here.
with the floor from behind, a cloth drape, you see this man, bald, olive-colored skin, tall, slightly lanky, and it says, "Welcome to." It's you.
I guess you've been expecting us.
It's hard not to, demon child.
Oh, that's
She
rude.
sure is.
Well,
And it says the G-man.
So you're gonna finally put a ring on it?
Yeah, this.
Huh?
Yeah, I
blatantly
mean,
flirting.
this idea is completely fake. This mustache comes right off.
She's very forward.
And the witch. Well, not a witch.
I prefer
Sorceress.
Bagus.
Sorceress.
Yeah,
Fine,
pain
She's
in my
Yeah,
not
ass.
but-
motherfucking magical is what
Racist.
she is.
So,
And there's me.
Granted. What can I do for you? First, he makes a whistling noise, and you see a woman from behind you guys. You didn't even notice her before. She steps over, closes the blinds over the door, and locks it, and flips over like, we're closed. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Oh, kinky. I've waited my whole life for you.
Sorry, but I'm taken.
Probably
I don't
have
write
that woman
group
now.
stuff.
He laughs. So, what can I do for you all today?
do you know anything that's been going on around here?
I know plenty of things to go on around here.
He knew who we were, and we just got here. I think he knows a lot. Of things
I
that
think
go
you know
wrong.
specifically what I'm asking about.
I know exactly what you're thinking about, but I don't know much, unfortunately.
Well, what do you know?
Do I know?
Yeah.
Big, scary. I like to kill people.
It's big and scary and likes to kill people. Thanks, Siri.
Siri? Siri!
Here's a list of people you want me to kill, starting alphabetically.
Whoa! Arya, start, calm down.
You should have let that run. Whatever it said was icy.
I don't know what's gonna happen. That's
Who
the
do you
problem.
want me to kill, Patrick? Skynet, no!
I can't do that. So,
So it's big, it's mean, and it's gonna kill a lot more people.
for a
What-
while, and then move on.
Would you know what started this event? Was it you? I
No,
know.
it's not me.
I know that some people can do things. Not me, but some people can do things that might not go their way. It'd be okay if you told us.
No,
We won't judge.
fine. I don't
I'll
know
help
what
you
to tell
solve the problem. I really will.
I did not do anything. I've been living here for my entire life.
Well, I believe you.
I have not introduced myself. I feel so bad. I apologize. I am German Tovar.
Oh, you're a German.
No, my name is German.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to have to tell you your brother's
My
no,
father
no.
was German, and my mother was Spanish, and
Did he
Here I
practice
am.
Why
necromancy
didn't
at
they
all?
name you France?
necromancy. Why would you bring up such topics?
You brought up the fact that we're all what we are.
How would necromancy? That'd be more divination.
Look, I'm just trying to figure out how you're related to this case.
I'm not related to this case.
But you are.
What he
That's how we're
is.
here.
I'm-
That's why we're here. You know that's why we're here. I believe you can figure that
I'm
much
an
out.
I'm an expert on things of and of not this world.
Well then,
Good.
do you know what we're up against?
Possible.
Alright.
I'm not. My finger is not on the pulse of this situation. But you know, if you really feel like it, come back to me with all the information which you've gathered, and together we can do some planning, and I can help you out and assist you in whatever manner you may see fit.
Here, let me whisper the facts of the case in your ear.
I think I'm okay.
Could you maybe enlighten me as to the entire history of this town? Because they seem to be into some.
The entire history of this town.
I might go
I
back
don't
a
think
bit.
I don't need the entire 500 volume mail order collection. If you can give me the basics of what happened, or what's happening here, or what has happened.
Okay. You know the entire story? Or at least a good portion of it, the important bits? This town was
Yeah.
founded by a German man named Reinhard Holtz, and his
That's something about a guy.
business associates. That's equal, I guess you'd say. A man named John Colt.
Oh, it's
They-
the monsters of the world.
Huh?
Businessmen.
I know, right? They were living in San Francisco back in 1808.
Oh, we just came from there.
It's
Interesting.
beautiful
I
this
know.
time of year.
It was a
They
very
were
interesting
into-
situation you found yourselves in.
They were into some really extracurricular activities. I'm assuming.
Who, me?
No,
Or them? Well, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Let's just say that they were well known and they hired a bunch of Spaniards out of Presidio and under the command of, well, he was already dead back then, was he? I forget exactly his name, but he was one of Valdez's men. They led an expedition up here and they founded the old Spanish ports, hoping to increase their trade with the Russians farther up north. And this town was founded about 50 years after that, actually inside the valley, away from the coasts. And here we are. Obviously, Old Town being built first, and find some old Spanish buildings there. Virginia Circle, which is actually, you should take a look at it from an aerial view. It's quite interesting. And then Holst Colt Park, that was the original land of, combined land of Reinhard Holst and John Colt. When they died and their families went extinct, well, their lines at least, their land was kept as whole and combined and turned into the sort of, county park, and the old Holst Manor still resides there.
Has anything happened in or around the park prior to these killings?
No.
Recently?
Recently, no.
They haven't done any construction or anything in the park?
Nope.
Well then, this has been profoundly unhelpful.
There was an eclipse pretty recently. Eclipses always do not always fare well for our world.
Ah, that makes sense. That's why my magic's been acting funky all day.
No, it isn't. It's just that bad.
Don't make me firebolt you.
How long have you been alive for? 30, 20, 30 years?
Long enough to know how to throw a fireball.
Anyways, enough to know better.
He looks over at the woman. Thea, do you have anything to add? And she looks over and she says, "No."
Certainly, master. How can I help?
You're gonna get there when you bring the stooges back.
She looks over at Tavon and she says, "I mean, there's plenty you could tell them, but I don't think it's your plan to do so."
Do you have any books that I could look at? I don't need them to cast spells.
Can I
like
read
history.
her mind real quick?
Who, Athea?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Right. So.
It's, use magic, right?
Oh no, with telepathy it just says I can read people's thoughts.
Oh. Okay. You begin to read the thoughts, and you hear the woman. She says, "I won't be having any of that." And she didn't say it. She said it through her mind as well. I won't be having any of that. And you feel your anti-demon marks burn a little bit.
Ooh. I would like to throw a thought into both of their brains.
Okay.
Through telepathy, saying, "I think that she is a demon. Can I kill her?"
No. No, you cannot.
What the fuck is your problem?
She stopped
Out
my.
loud.
She stopped. She read my telepathy and she made my
Tavar's
burns.
like, what?
I'm talking to my special friend right
This
here.
is A-B conversation, so your way out of it, beautiful.
I've never said it's beautiful. But that is established. There's a good looking
Beauty is
man.
in the mind of the beholder.
Very true.
We're gonna have to fight a beholder, by the way.
I'm not that much
Twice.
of a monster. The same one, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah.
First one's regular, and the other one's a necrotic one.
Oh,
No, the second one has built a set of power. His eyes
Okay,
control
Mecha Hitler.
Make a eyeball.
She made my anti-demon marks burn, therefore, demon.
Are you saying this out loud or in the heads?
I know I'm saying this out loud.
Okay.
She's not a demon. She's a daemon.
What?
D-A-E-M-O-N.
There's a difference.
Yes, there is. She's a good spirit.
Well, then why is she not telling us information which we need?
Because she's my familiar.
Why are you not telling us information which we need?
Because it's not my place to, nor do I
Whose
want
place
to.
is it?
Are you bringing demons into the world? I don't care how beautiful you
Demons?
are. If you are bringing them into the world.
No, honey, no. It's a daemon. There's a difference.
Nate.
That's weird. You know my name?
Did we say not your name?
No, that's weird. You know my name. That's weird. I shouldn't have said that. Look at her.
Educated guess.
Oh, well.
You know your
Do you-
profession.
Do you
a little bit
have
weird.
something I could look at? Like history of the town in general?
History of the town in general? He reaches up
Or
and
do I
pulls a
need
book
to
down.
go peruse my local library and not take their word for it?
Tell you what.
Hmm.
I'll give this to you, but I will require a favor of you.
Okay, I will take my clothes off.
That I said of him, not of you.
He's very bad about paying favors back. He still owes us $50.
He does, actually. That was a true statement.
He was here earlier.
Don't tell him that.
What do you want?
Particular object hidden inside inside the Holst Manor. You'll know it when you see it. Bring it to me. And he reaches down and pulls not like a book, but like a leather-bound journal, and he hands it to you.
Ooh, pretty.
Don't lose that, please. It's only one of its kind.
I'll read it.
I would like to touch it.
But as you're saying for other things, I do have something that is of great use to me, but I will not lend out to you, nor will I let you touch it, or borrow it, or see it see it maybe, but let you interact with it in any manner, let's just speak, whatsoever. It is mine alone.
I would like to throw a thought in your head. So we're breaking in later tonight to steal it, right?
You hear Athia, she's like, I wouldn't try that.
She can still read your mind, honey.
I still
Thank you
wanna
very
kill
much.
her.
And if I do find that
Done.
object inside the manor house,
The world will be a better place
I'll
if you
make
guys just
sure
let me kill more
that
often.
we get it
No.
to you
Yes.
No.
after.
Remember the
we figure
demon
out what the hell
that
it
made you
is.
kill things. That was not good.
You don't need to know what it is, just bring it to me.
See, I don't want to kill bad things.
You're trying to kill this one.
Dingus,
despite
I
being,
think it's time to go.
despite being morally grey, she seems not murdery.
No necessity to
Athia
work.
opens the door, and obviously people begin filling in.
Thank you.
Of course. And he looks at the crowd. Now, how may I help all of you?
I have
He
boxing
steps
gloves
away.
that make you a boxer.
I
Steps
throw
away.
a thought into somebody's mind and they yell, strip, 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 strip.
I will manipulate someone.
Please. 12!
Some dude, kind of on the half of your side, begins to take his clothing off, and Tavar's like, "Oh, do not do this in here, please."
Look, you didn't. Come along.
Get in the car!
And I think that's what happened for tonight. Oh my god, that was great. Oh my lord, you all are amazing.
I love how these characters connect. I knew you were going to be the Rock. I knew it, Jim.
Yeah, because, I'm well known for playing, Dwayne The Rock Johnson in any RPG. Maybe sometimes, I don't know. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful game. It's a Powered by the Apocalypse game. You can find it on DriveThruRPG. You could also buy it from, Evil Hat Games?
Evil Hat Productions.
Yes.
Evil Hat
Yes.
Productions.
They're wonderful. Recently, I played a game by one.
Dan, well, I don't even have my mic on.
Oh, no.
Or my camera. So, sorry. Boom. Dan DeJager.
Dan DeJanger. It was wonderful. It was called Greedy Dragons. I had so much fun playing it this last weekend
Yes.
when I wasn't running Weave.
The irony, the full circle of this is the game designer Dan DeJager, who publishes the stuff through Evil Hat Productions, was at our event over the weekend. Our second event he's been at. So I love promoting Evil Hat. They've got some really cool stuff, and they really promote people that just want to write some shit and produce some really cool games. So
When I get out, can I get a job?
no, it's not about that. Make a game.
Oh, I would like to.
Well, then
They also help. They also what are they? They also put out Blaze in the Dark too. Didn't they?
Yes, I was just saying
I have
that
an idea.
they're very they're very. I feel personally. Oh, let me get it. Hold on. I don't even have our theme song playing. I got all excited. And
Oh, we are always getting excited because
there we go.
We're having so much fun, but sadly it is time to go.
That is our theme song. There we
Yes, that is.
But no, I really feel like if you have an idea when it comes to a game, a board game, an RPG, those kind of things, is there's some publishers out there that actually listen to some weird stuff, which to me is cool. And Evil Hat just seems to put out some really
stuff.
you're like, what is that? I want to play that because it's weird.
And it's different. And
Yes,
that's
by definition, that's what weird means. But
I
yeah,
thought
very
out
much
of place,
so.
unique, like everyone else.
Unique, different,
Unique New York, unique
weird.
New York.
No, I really enjoy some of the stuff they've been putting out. So this has been very weird on its own. You guys are weirded up to be awesome.
And in 2 weeks from now, we're going to try to do our very first teleplay.
Yeah, that's me interesting.
I'm going to be out of state for a few weeks, but
Because
I'm
Jim
gonna
thinks
really right
Arizona doesn't have internet.
hey, the place I go, it better
It might.
have
The places you
one
go.
door. Yeah.
Oh, the places we go.
The
Yeah.
places we go.
So we're going to try to do a meet via Skype.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, that's just,
There's
about
plenty of
30
options.
different things that Scooter's got to do over the next 2 weeks. But,
Sorry.
we'll figure it out. No, I just need help. So if anybody out there knows how the hell to do that, just, tell me how. Because otherwise I have to do it myself and YouTube it and stuff.
Take a laptop.
Concademy.
set it on the table.
Yeah, and we put like a place picture there. And it's
We
probably
just
gonna
put a
be-
picture and
And
Yeah, and I'll.
call them on the landline.
Oh my god, it'd be so
This is your
funny.
cousin Marvin.
It's like, put the 2 wires into a speaker.
The only
I have
thing
done
we would
those
need you to
things.
do is put a microphone right on top of the computer because you won't hear him otherwise.
Right?
True.
I was like,
Well, yeah, you put it right here, and I'm over here.
yeah. Valerie knows.
Mallory is well aware of my podcasting skills, but
He thinks the back of his head is his mouth. No.
yeah, it beats another place on my back end. So who do we say has?
Oh, I did pull that up. I did do my job for once.
For the
I
second
don't
time.
do a lot, but I do click on a couple things,
All right.
and I don't remember where I put it. Okay, but I do have it here. Let me move 82 windows to the right. And
Should be 42.
I think it was this one.
These days yours?
No, those
And
so. Okay.
I don't know, we're so professional here.
were trying our best.
What
Only professional on our podcast.
yeah, Alt Tab is my friend.
Oh, they all just changed color.
Alt
I know.
Tab. Oh,
That's so.
I don't know if you watch anymore, but
don't like
from what
how
I
it doesn't change the
understand, you were actually in the Sacramento area. This one that won, Nismo S14.
Nismo S14.
Yes. It does say, I was like, I pulled it up. I was like, oh, this is who won. I did a random generator, and your name came up, dude. So Nismo _ S14.
Nismo _ S.
Do you know what you just won? I don't. It's something about, minis and playing games and something really super cool.
Something about Mary. Oh wait.
Something about Mary, like
How'd you do that?
sunburned breasts and
First chink in the armor, Tad.
What? What did I miss here?
oh, and he has a remote for all these lights, and I have such shitty cameras that he can't even pick them up. We
I
tried
mean,
it.
it worked well enough.
It worked. Well, it
It was,
turned.
it was fun.
Okay, hold on. You just changed the color.
Yeah.
Okay, your color changes because of those cameras.
Oh, me?
Because of, yeah, it's like you become like a weird. Yeah, it's really cool.
All those
So
guys don't
Nismo
manipulate people.
_S14 on our Twitch.
I like playing with you.
We will contact you. We're going to give you some sort of amount of a coupon or something to that effect to build your own Hero Forge mini.
I actually put down the money, so it is the special plastic, the better plastic quality model, and your shipping. So
Whoa!
yeah,
Damn!
yeah. So
It's like
yeah.
you
Oh,
just
thank
got,
you for supporting.
you just got
Tiny
Hero
Tabletop.
Forge Prime.
I won.
Yeah. Huh?
I won.
I know.
Wait, I was a subscriber. Did I get put in the drawing?
Everybody got put in the drawing. I did. I'll
I'll tell you this,
It's like
like-
everybody that's a follower. I did a randomizer from 0. Well, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not going to pick
awkward.
0, but 1 to 258 followers, and it chose this number, and that's
Good
where
for you.
we're at.
Congratulations.
good for this
A
person.
little jealous. Just a tiny bit jealous.
Yeah, I've
Me
done
too.
one Hero Forge character. Well, I've done multiple. But one I painted. I will never do that again.
It's-
I can't. I cannot. I can't concentrate that long.
I know, but hey,
ADD
cool lady.
really
Yeah.
bad right here.
Yep.
hey, I want to thank Nismo Mode S14 for being
for being a follower,
for
being part of the family.
And just think, if you are a 300th follower, you get a bag of dice, a pound's worth of dice. So yeah, that offers still
plethora.
stands. Yes, and you don't even.
Might be too much fun with this. Stop me.
So
No, we don't want to. I just keep going.
we cannot stop the light guides us.
Can't stop.
So,
The Rock.
as always, please make time at the tabletop.
Yes, pull up that chair.
Yes.
Make time to tabletop with us because we're going to do more of this stuff
Oh,
local and
sure.
on the internets and I guess in 2 weeks remotely. You know,
Yeah. We're
over
coming
the
at you
Arizona,
sideways.
windmills will power that all the way over to here. Have you ever been through Arizona? Shit tons of air. I love those windmills, man.
Yeah.
Desolate as hell.
Yeah.
They power the whole state. I swear to
Yeah.
God. All right. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put us the outro. Anybody else? Anybody wants anything to say?
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye,
2
guys.
weeks.
All right. Keep circling URLs. Good night.
Have
It
fun.
wasn't in frame.